do the thing.
Got a small problem here. I don't
What's
see
up?
my token on the map.
Do we even have a map open for you at the moment?
The city map.
I just went to the city map right now.
Fair enough. Let me turn that. You're hidden behind all the effects. I was playing with that. I'll toggle those off.
The massive shield.
Eyes are hiding.
It's weird. I turned it off and it's still there. Let's see.
Oh, that the one that's the resist fire. That's our warlock.
Well, there's a way to toggle off those icons completely. I'm trying to remember where it's at though. Oh, token scale there. There we go.
I see a green square.
It should be fixed now.
Empty. Me close map and reload map. Nope.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Still just a green square to me.
Little green square. Oh wait. I see an Anethul hiding behind a shield.
Let me turn that, y'all, because I see the token indicators go off right. Do y'all here? Maybe I need to drag y'all off and then bring y'all back on.
Maybe.
Oh! There I am.
Oh,
Do you no longer see the shield?
No, I see myself now though. I don't. I see the shield,
I see
but
a shield.
I don't see.
Let me pull y'all all off and then put y'all back on.
Uh-oh. We've
Hmm.
disappeared.
We're at the bottom,
Like say,
but I still see
Now,
2
let's see.
shields.
Yep, I still see the tokens.
wonder would I have to do the update that for?
We should be able to go to our library and just activate the ones we want, right? Is that what you're talking
Well,
about?
no, I mean I changed some of the settings. We may need a. Here, let me back out and reload it. Everyone's getting booted.
I'm up
No.
That's gonna be bad. It's gonna crash my fantasy ground.
Okay.
My bad.
There it goes.
Okay.
Wait for program to respond.
Damn lag
We'll see.
again.
Goodbye,
Oh.
Fantasy Grounds.
Maybe it won't.
It
maybe It
crashed.
won't, crash me. We'll see.
Debo Poplock. At your service. They can't hear me.
Let me know when it's back up.
It's back up now.
I need to
mess
go
around.
push the talk. But I didn't. Come on, Steelers!
The joy of solid states.
They are
Well,
loud.
you're using your M.2 now.
I
aren't you?
say I switched over to M2.
Yeah, we're live, but you don't worry about it. I'm just playing around with stuff.
All right, if you'll check the map now and see if
Mm-hmm.
you have not big giant shields covering your token.
Yep, they're still there.
They are?
Yep.
Yep.
I still see them.
What is
Combat.
the shield? Is that just
token?
because
Maybe
it's
if you try getting rid of the effect and see if it'll just go.
It's because the scaling on the map.
It's the scaling. Yeah, it most certainly
Yeah.
is.
No, yeah, I know that.
I need to see there. That's weird that I can turn those off on my end, but not on your end.
hang on.
Well, let's see.
Effect icon size.
Is that different for y'all now?
It's a little
yes.
bit smaller, but it's still dominating.
I mean, it's definitely smaller. But yeah, it's now it's big. It's only got
I
what?
see that
three
it got
different-
smaller.
Yeah, it happens like with the facing indicators too, depending on the scale and all that. Those
Oh, hold on.
there
Hold
we go.
on. I think
Oh, it's
There
gone.
we-
Oh, wait.
Yep, they're gone.
They're gone.
there's a section tab for the player view.
Ah.
Really?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep,
It's
there sure
odd.
is.
Hey, I forgot to inquire last time. Is there a note taker for our campaign?
You're
I hope
nominated.
there
I
is.
have.
You're it.
I've been kind of I've been kind of keeping notes as we go along for like cities and NPCs so far. I'll make
yeah.
it public.
All I know is
I
I'm
got
now
to post it, so.
dressed like the red guy from the Tonic Tonic video.
I file all that into my memory
Whoops,
warehouse.
sorry. Whoops, that was loud.
And if any of you get that reference, I applaud you.
I made my party notes public, so yeah.
The-
Right now it just has
Scratch the
stuff.
head. Memory warehouse. What?
Oh, there we go.
I forgot to make my squeaky NPC. I'm going to do that tonight while we're playing.
Giggity, giggity.
So he can be killed off.
No, don't touch my squeaky.
I mean, it's not like the dwarf's gonna eat a rat, but
I'll give you a shank.
possibly one of the others might.
It would be like last night. They stepped on the familiar and squished it.
Oh, Rip Francois.
Poor Francois. That's right.
I didn't watch.
Yeah, it was a good show. Good session.
Hashtag bring back Francois.
I didn't watch because I'm not allowed.
Oh, that's true. You're amazing. Yeah, that's right. Do
Oh,
not
are you
watch.
playing it?
I am playing Wednesday, yes, and that is this Wednesday, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
I remember playing me and Rebecca. Remember when we played that Halloween special game?
I think so. yeah.
3 years
You had
ago.
to toss, like,
It's been 3 years?
I think it's been like 3 years already.
Yeah, I ran it for y'all
Wow.
the first, or maybe it was 2 years ago.
It was either last
Yeah.
year or
It
no,
was
it was
2
like
years.
2 years ago.
Yeah, because
something
last
else.
year I ran the haunt too. Yeah, that was 2 years ago.
Yep.
Wow, time flies.
What I really got to do though is I really got to watch the ending of the stream from Josh.
Oh yes, I
7-hour marathon.
that was so much fun.
I just couldn't stay up any longer. I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome, but what?
It got really intense at the very end,
I
like
started
just
falling
before I
asleep.
left.
because it was late.
Yeah, I had to go because it was pretty late, but it was so weird. I was so out of my element. I had to play a prissy noblewoman.
You did fine from from the little bit that I watched. Well, the amount that I watched. I mean, you were
felt
doing
so
fine.
weird, and
I mean, Rakshasas, but he never did the jazz hands. Damn it!
yes, he did. We
did he?
all did
I must-
jazz hands.
I must have blinked when he did it.
Every time he said Rakshasa, we were all like, jazz hands.
Let me get you guys back in your spots, and then we can go ahead and get started. See, Anatol was up there. Everyone else was up in the temple. Fiona
Oh,
was up
we
in
were
the temple.
taverns.
I was.
Wait.
I said y'all were leaving to the taverns. Cebu was poking around out back.
That's right.
Oh, yes.
Squeaky.
But they're all, with the exception of two of us,
Oh, yeah, you and
loving the
I.
town.
Yeah, we apparently
Wonderful
accepted their
place.
shit.
You drank the
Much fun.
Kool-Aid.
Yep.
It's a lovely vacation spot.
I didn't like the flavor. I spit it out.
It ain't some Dying Light Kool-Aid, is it?
Giggity giggity.
You did have their soup and bread.
It was the sermon that did it, guys.
Who wants to do a recap of what you remember?
I don't remember shit. No, I'm kidding.
You're nominated then.
Well, I took some notes. Anybody else want to give it a go?
Let's see. I can I do remember from the beginning we were all inside of a tavern out in Luskin.
The Haggard Hag.
Crickets! Crickets over me. I see how it is.
You apparently aren't tall and leggy enough for that now.
Oh gosh, I don't think you need any more of those. Oh, I forgot
Way to go,
what I was
Duff.
saying.
You ruined it. Now the recap's.
What?
All
I
right.
didn't
Oh.
do anything.
So
That's right.
we began our adventures in the Haggard Hag in Luskin, and it wasn't long before something strange and mysterious happened, and the inn was somehow transported to a sandy desert that was quickly destroyed by some tentacled horror from the sand. We fled our way across the desert, where we came upon a caravan being attacked by brigands. After we'd rescued them, we did meet Captain Zahala of the Saviors, and he escorted us to the city of Ashala, where he promised to give us some room and board and stuff for assisting the caravan. What else did we find in there? We discovered that this area has been ruled by the Peacebringer for many generations, a mythical hero who once freed this region from evil and gave it much prosperity. We learned there's a town called Tremakul to the south. There's the village of the Old Ones. I believe they're far to the north. Their ancestors, they do not embrace the Peacebringers' theology. Let's see here. What else we got? Well, we met the captain's friend Saul. The Sinners. They're a heretic cult opposed to the Peacebringer, and they cause nothing but trouble. And I think it's pretty good. Speakers of the Peacebringer. They're a scholars clan north of Ashala. Maybe try to go check those out.
And towards the end of the game that day, we everybody except for me went into the temple to listen to the sermon, and they all love the place now because, yeah.
You know, the Peacebringer's message is a powerful one. I agree with what he's going for.
It's alright.
Damn it.
Alrighty. When y'all left off, most of you were leaving the temple where you got to hear the glorious word of the Peacebringer and his message. How this land is a utopia because of him, free of all those horrible earthly desires. There's food aplenty, everything, abundance, all through the grace of the Peacebringer. Grundy and Enethul had headed over to the bridge, which separates the main town area from the Peacebringer's compound, and were attempting to cross it, but were stopped by a set of guards. Enethul mentioned that they were supposed to be assigned to the Chosen Ones per the captain, and one of the guards ran off to find Captain Zahala. And that's where we left off. I believe those leaving the temple were heading down to the tavern.
Yes.
Yes.
Gonna have some food and sing some songs.
Is that still your plan too, Cebu?
Well, yeah. I mean, I can't. I mean, so we're feeling like the word is the best thing ever in the land, right?
You feel so calm and like everything's right. Just you're peaceful.
Bunch of crap.
Oh, there's two of us that don't, though.
No,
Yeah.
one is the traveling, and the other is the grumpy dwarf.
The religious dwarf and the lower than average smart traveler.
Well,
I
y'all
guess
can be
I'm just walking around the backside of the temple, just breathing in the fresh air.
You have a moment of peace for the first time since you've been here. Who cares if you don't see any crime or any of the seedier natures? And there's just, it seems like people are far too. It doesn't matter.
All right. Well, I want to look over at my dwarven companion, Grundle. Hey, Grundle. I figure we got about 10 minutes before my little ruse is discovered. You got any ideas? Guess not. Well,
Is he trying to talk? Because if he's talking, we can't hear him.
oh no, is that what's going on?
Sorry, that's my fault. I bumped my mute button. Technical difficulties. Pretty much, yeah. That's exactly what's going on in Grundle's head right now. Okay. I guess we can wait here for the guard to come back, and I don't know.
Well, I guess I can try to bluff my way past him. Pass it off as a misunderstanding about what the captain said we could expect in this town.
So
Well,
what
I
do you
guess,
do?
we'll just wait patiently for Captain Zahala to return.
All right. After a little bit, you do see the captain walking up with the guard, and he waves cheerily at y'all. Happy to see you. Ah, what are you doing over here? You want to be one of the chosen?
Indeed, I do. I just took in a sermon, and I was flabbergasted by the priest's words.
Gives a hearty laugh and slaps you in the back. Yes, yes, everyone wishes to be the chosen, but you are too young. You must gain wisdom first. Come, come. He starts motioning for you and Grendel to come with him back towards the tap. Would y'all like to accompany him, or do you have other plans?
I guess so, since I'm not going to force my way across the bridge.
I'm pretty wise, and I'm pretty old.
So you trying to negotiate that you're old and wise enough?
Yes.
All right. Give me a persuasion roll.
Yes. First roll of the day.
All right.
You want that tower or?
Nah, you could do it out in the open. I don't mind.
Oh my gosh.
All right then. The captain looks at you. He's like, perhaps with the dwarves you are very old and wise, but there's much to learn in this land. Come. In time, maybe you will be.
First roll of the night is negative.
Way to start the game off there.
Had to get the bad one out first.
So Grundle, what would you like to do in response to
I guess he'll kind of toe the ground a little bit. You know how he'll dig his toe into the ground, spin his foot a little bit, and then walk away. The tavern.
Anethel and Grundle, you can both give me a perception check as you.
Perception. Yes, another one.
Wow.
Because he's standing there, with his digging his foot in the ground, looking at the ground, and so that works perfectly.
Gonna be one of those nights, folks. One of those nights.
Anethel?
I'm just going to escort Captain Sahala
Alex.
back down to.
See you lurking in my
Well,
channel.
go ahead and give me a
Spot
perception
that
check,
man.
though.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay. You guys can make it to the tavern. You will arrive shortly behind your other companions who are coming in, including a slightly grumpy gnome. And let me get y'all on the map. And I will share y'all map. Y'all actually get a map for this one. I made one last night.
Yay!
Yay.
Maps.
I'll slowly
Holy
get more in there.
moly.
Look at all the pillows.
That's a big friggin' rug.
There's always some big rugs. Let's see, and we need to get our captain on here. So the captain will lead you in, and y'all will basically be coming in right behind the other, and everyone's feeling great, right?
Couldn't be happier.
How long's it last?
Static.
Hate this feeling.
I feel no different than what I did when I came in because
Same.
the sermon thing.
Well, it wasn't like a drastic change. It was just like even jack.
It's something that you're saying we wouldn't notice.
Yeah, it wasn't like you suddenly saw. What is it? What's the game where everyone's wears the funny mask and they drink that? But anyways, it wasn't like this drastic emotional change. It's just like they kind of any anxiety you had, any worries, anything like that, were just kind of faded away for a short time. They can come back, but it's
Okay.
like taking an antidepressant almost. You took one of those, you leveled out, you feel better. But it wasn't anything like a hard mind controller.
Yeah, I got you. I just, something that we would have noticed later on thinking about it, But that's fine. Understood. This place looks huge
Okay.
to me.
The map or
The
word?
room. The room. I'm a gnome. I'm gonna put Squeaky. Squeaky's gonna hide, so he's not gonna be viewable to anybody.
They're gonna have a
Okay.
Francois
Over to the
moment.
table.
Oops.
Captain Sahala will motion for everyone. He'll come over here and plop down and take the hookah pipe, take a long draw.
Is there a stage?
There is no stage, unfortunately.
Oh, sad.
It's kind of divided
There's
up
a
into
table.
little, like rooms. You can come play in your little area.
Play in the room? Oh,
Well-
I see! I get it now.
Oh, I left out the curtains. Dang it! I know I'll have to go back and edit that.
I see the partitioning walls.
Fiona and Imiko, you're just gonna hang out at the door.
Now I'm coming over this way.
Oh yeah, where the people are.
Herding cats, I'd swear. As
Well-
you gather around the
None
captain.
of us are the backseat, so that doesn't work.
Ah. No, because then I'd have to put cannibals in here to eat.
Oh,
The
no,
captain puffs out some smoke and kind of motions to you all. Well, I'm glad y'all showed up. We actually have a bit of an issue coming up, and we could use a little extra muscle. And after seeing how you did in the fight against the sinners before, I figured you might be just the right people for what we need.
What do you need?
The moment he said muscle, I'll look over at Sibo and kind of chuckle.
And then he asked for help. I'm speaking Elvish and pretending I don't know what he's saying.
You're lucky there's ladies here. I'll show you my muscle.
and I'll slowly drink on some water or booze or whatever they have.
You can get either. Would you prefer water or booze?
I would prefer water.
delicious, not poisoned water. Here you go.
All right. Well, I'll glance over at Captain Sahala. Excuse me, Captain. Would you mind telling us what these troubles are? Seems like you have such a peaceful community. I can't imagine anything that would cause you any distress.
There is always criminals in every society. We've driven most of them out, and they've been hiding to the west in a set of ridges. He leans in forward, but we have allies coming from the west. Soon they will engage their group. We may wipe out the sinners completely soon, huh?
Oh. And who are these allies?
Strong allies. Allies of the Peacebringer. They made a pact with him long, long ago, but they have always fulfilled it. In fact, if you like, if you agree to help us afterwards, I can take you to meet a couple of their commanders. He kind of looks at you all. Perhaps they are from the west. This is maybe where your Faerun is? They are more traveled than I.
Well, I would definitely be interested in meeting these friends of yours. So, what is it that you would have us do?
Well, it is not a big thing. Our allies will handle the bulk of their forces, but we have located one of their main hideouts. We want to make sure that should any survive the battle, they have nowhere to return.
I see. Are we there to root out anybody that's there, or just wait in ambush for stragglers?
It will be simple. We go in, we kill anyone there. We destroy any supplies, or they disappear. So long as there is nothing for them to return.
Why
Are you
is
sure
it
these
not
people
enough
are
to just
criminals?
banish them?
Well, absolutely. They have ambushed many a caravan. In fact, they would have succeeded in taking another one perhaps had y'all not shown up. The cities may be safe, but we have many trade routes that must be protected.
And you're certain that these people were from that redoubt?
Oh, definitely. We have been working on this for many, many months.
Well,
I heard somebody light up.
all right. Well, I guess that I'm in. You have such a enlightened society. Anything I can do to help its prosperity.
He starts glancing at the others. Anybody else have any comments? Yay, nay, completely neutral, not going along, going.
I glance at my companions, lifting one flaming eyebrow.
Yona, what do you do? What do you think?
Well, I guess I'll go along in case you guys get hurt, so I can fix you up.
Why not?
What in the hell is that? What in the hell?
That's definitely a different font, but
Did they change the fonts for Elvish?
wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you pick a different font for that, Joseph?
That's cool.
Unless I did it by mistake. I don't know. I've been playing with all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, because you can do that.
Where'd that come from?
You can just select which type of,
Oh,
like,
crap, let me else do too.
like what it's derived from, and it'll pick a different one.
No, I'm just saying, is that someone talking, or is that just we're just someone
Yes.
goofing
Oh,
off?
yeah,
Okay,
it is.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, what the hell?
Flaw is no, my character flaw is whenever I'm part of conversations I don't want to be part of, I pretend I don't know them.
Oh,
I almost picked that one as well.
I can understand you.
So,
I can't
Yep.
do.
Yinriel here starts jibber jabbering in some foreign dialect, and Fiona turns and just like starts talking to him, real friendly, like you don't know what they're talking about. Boy, she seems friendly with him. Just totally stirring the.
go to a different one. Anyone know that one?
Darn it, I don't.
I don't know that one.
Ah, crap.
I watched
As a
Fiona.
party.
I'm watching Fiona. What she do, I do. She
Well,
needs
this
protection.
sounds profitable, so I'd go along.
The captain's watching you guys jibber jabber back and forth, kind of reading your body language, even if he doesn't understand. And he kind of leans back a little bit. Well, it seems your pointy-eared friend here does not wish to help, but that is okay. We can divide the reward between just fewer people.
That works.
Reward? What? I'll help. What do you need me to do?
Now you speak common.
You understand. I thought you were not understanding.
No, the long travels have it made me weary. I got confused for a second. Yes. Reward we help.
You see him chuckle. It is strange. All travelers, the sparkle of gold seems to
Dipsy
encourage
Shash.
them so much more than one would ever imagine.
That's the universal language.
Neglect. God damn
Well,
it.
I
Yes.
will assist with or without it, only because you brought us to a city and we're not in the middle of a sandy place. No tentacles here so far.
And never to be seen again, hopefully.
I'm waiting for Cebu to pop up. You want a tentacle? What?
Unless I'm
At least
eating
not you.
it,
I've already
no.
I've ate and they've been fed.
Oh boy.
Poor Fiona. Hey, Amai gets it in the other game, so.
I know.
You get doors, though.
I got out of it because my character's underage.
Yeah, but you get
Aren't you having a coming of age ceremony? What? Anyways,
Some
Yeah, I'm
drama
playing, but they
and
can't hear you.
drama.
I've got it.
I don't know if we're gonna have
Stream
a
can hear
birthday
you,
party
but-
now.
Yeah,
Mom's
it doesn't
an
matter.
alcoholic
Yeah,
right
we're
now,
live.
so that's gonna wait.
Yes.
so I take
Captain
it
Sahala,
everyone.
what is the reward?
Yeah, I'm watching the game too.
Well, we have plenty of gold.
Thank you,
Let's
sweetie.
see. Well, I guess if the friend is going to help, we will have to stretch our purses a little. How about, let's see him kind of counting off people. I bet I could swing 200 gold a person.
Oh, that sounds most generous.
That it does.
Could you build a stage?
You
See him
hear
chuckle.
at the mention of 200 gold, you hear a small thunk.
What?
Those collapse.
Nah, I think the dwarf got happy in his plate mail.
Mm.
No, he actually dropped his mace.
Oh
Is
god.
that what you dwarves call it these days? Dropping the mace. Gotcha.
Well,
The captain goes on, it will not be dangerous, I promise. The bulk of their forces should be drawn out by the time we make it there. We just want to make sure that they have nowhere to go to. We want this to be done.
what kind of reconnaissance have you done? What kind of opposition can we expect when we get there?
The numbers are a little rough. It will change from time to time, but we expect they will leave at least some guards. But we will not be alone. I have the rest of the saviors will be coming in through one entrance, and you and I will go through another. We just did not have as many numbers as I wanted.
Ah.
Oh,
Right.
where are the saviors?
Most of them are manning the walls right now. We're patrolling the cities. It is almost dark.
Oh, is there trouble in the dark?
Oh, no. The cleaners come out. They clean the town. But we like people to stay away. Sometimes there are accidents.
Cleaners?
Oh, yes, the cleaners. Oh, you do not know about our city cleaners?
No.
Ah, great ancient men of iron and steel. They walk through the city. They clean endlessly. They need no rest, no worry. But they work great.
What are they cleaning?
Well, they clean up the city. They repair the damages. They do many great things.
Well, where do they come from?
So that's why we didn't see any vagrants and trash on the streets like we would in like Luxon and all that other stuff.
Ah, well, they come from the Peacebringers Cathedral. Every night when the sun sets, they come out, they march through the city. They keep it clean and proper. And then in the morning, they are gone.
Oh,
Is there a curfew after dark by chance?
Well, there is no official curfew, but as I said, there have been accidents, so it is best to stay indoors.
All right.
it's not dangerous to watch them clean, is it?
So long as you're not mistaken for trash.
Oh.
At that
look at
comment,
Cebu.
I'll look over at Cebu.
Oh,
Right,
smallest
think
man,
alike.
maybe you should not go outside.
Define trash. I say to Fiona, have them define trash.
What
does he-
exactly do they consider trash? Him, perhaps?
You see the captain look at him. Well, he is very small. It would probably be best he did not get swept.
So Cebu should probably not be out in the street.
Subu not like this place at all.
But he likes the streets. He seemed to have a fun time in the streets.
You did disappear for a long time in the street.
Are y'all talking to me?
Yes. Oh, we're talking about you.
Yeah.
I
okay.
mean, Emiko's talking to you.
I walk around.
Well,
I
yes,
see.
you walked around. You came back with soup and bread.
And this papaya.
Well, no, that I
papaya.
took off the wagon. That I took off the wagon when we, and then kept it in my pocket, then gave it to you when we were walking in. Yeah.
I'm gonna start eating that papaya now. Actually,
yeah.
I can't keep carrying it around.
Yeah, that's right.
You
It was- I
did.
gave you that, and I had some dates in my pocket that had some hair and stuff on them, and I kind of wiped it off and handed those to you also.
I'm not touching the dates yet.
They might have a little bit of Squeaky's hair on it. And well, now these cleaners have already they've got my curiosity peaked. So
You're not the only one.
yeah. And well, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna let him know. But did I also one thing I didn't ask? Being a expert of thieves' cant, did I see anything like that? Recognize any type of markings that would let me know that there's a thieves guild around?
You know what? You can give me a percentile roll in the tower. I'll give you a chance. Never know. You know what? You saw some markings on like the taverns and in the stalls, but they were pretty worn. Like they'd been there from a long time ago, and they weren't being, shall we say, updated or kept.
Yeah. All right. On every like this tavern here.
Yes, there was even one on the front of the tavern, kind of the marking that it was a. Let's see, what would it have said exactly? It wasn't like it was a headquarters or anything, but it basically showed that it was a tavern that it was a trade post, maybe. But the markings, like I said, were pretty old and faded.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep a lookout for them still, just to see if I see anything that might be, more updated or anything like that as I'm walking around. Are we allowed to walk around in this place?
Sure. He brought you over just to give you the offer.
I'm sitting here smoking the hookah with them.
Oh, I'm going to be moving around then.
think
Yeah, I'm
I'll
going to
play
just kind of blend
liar.
in. How many more people are in here?
It's actually pretty packed.
Oh,
I
yeah.
refrain from smoking the hookah.
Sibu just disappeared,
Yeah,
folks.
same. Smallish man is gone. I will play the liar, but I will not smoke.
I'm
You
gonna
can't
indulge in
play the
hookah.
liar. He just disappeared.
What?
The
Oh my
liar just
gosh.
disappeared.
Oh my gosh.
I think I'd like to partake of the hookah, but I want to use my prestidigitation to make the smoke come out of my nose and my ears and streams.
Several of you partake in the offered treats. You notice no one's actually, they brought you food and drink and pipes, and no one's asked for any pay. One of you has got smoke steaming out of his ears, as well as his mouth and nose, and Sibu is slunk away, playing commando, hiding between pillows, darting under rugs.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm just seeing what I hear. Anything catches my interest as always.
Is this
Or
all
looking.
on-
Go ahead. Sorry.
Is this all on Captain Ashala's tab?
Sure, as far as you know.
Real quick, I will, as the food and drink gets here, I'm going to ritually cast Purify Food and Drink, but it's going to look like I'm thanking my god for the food.
So basically, you're praying over the food.
Yep, to purify food and drink. And it's a ritual cast, so I don't use a spell slot.
Long ass prayer.
I say a 10-minute prayer. Okay.
Sure thing.
You start praying, and the captain actually looks a little nervous. It is best that you observe traditions in each place that you go. You may have your own, but you should keep them to yourself as much as possible. That's a very angry cat.
Yeah, Sibu's trying to find it.
I'm sorry, she keeps bringing me strings.
I was gonna
Hey,
say,
Squeaky. Don't worry, Squeaky. I'm gonna
That's
get
for
you.
me.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
she...
just gonna ask if they're cooking them in this place or something.
yeah.
oh my gosh, no.
Yes, there's Chinese food in the corner
Industry.
somewhere.
Giggity,
Oh
giggity.
no. So people keep bringing us food?
Yes, food, drink. The pipes are restocked as y'all burn.
Oh goodness, Captain. How are we going to pay for all of this?
Oh, do not worry. The Peacebringer provides for all.
You don't buy any of it?
Ah, well, the trade of money is more with outsiders. You are helping us now. You are one of us. You are good.
Where does all the food come from?
The Peacebringer provides all.
But surely you have farms nearby?
He chuckles. No, the Peacebringer, he provides all.
Well, it is quite sandy. I don't know if you can get much from sand.
What exactly is on the menu?
It's lamb and goat mostly roasted. There's some earthy roots that's been roasted.
Yeah,
Some kind of flatbreads.
Grundle is definitely digging into the lamb and goat.
Sibu, you're poking around in the back, and here is more like a restaurant area. You see people being served at the table. There's a kitchen back in the back. You see Saul kind of wave as you poke your head around.
Waving at me.
Yes.
I will nod my head and just kind of act like I'm just perusing, looking at the, the building, the ceiling, just kind of minding my own business.
Okay.
But I want to see, do I see any other back doors or, maybe something that I don't know how to look for. If I'm looking, it's not like secret doors or anything like that, but just something that's out of the ordinary. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just, this city grates on my
You're looking for
nerves.
anything out of the
out of the ordinary, but yeah, but I don't, that's too broad. I'm, as a DM, I'm DMing you, but
no, I mean,
just trying to see the walls.
I understand. You're looking for just like you said, anything out of the ordinary.
Well,
other than
thieves can't stuff. Maybe I would know, or looking at the walls, maybe I could recognize that something used to be here, or there's some, it's maybe forgotten or lost in time type of, something like that maybe.
Go ahead and give me a investigation check. Apply that mental fortitude.
Tower or out in the open?
You can do that in the open. It's fine. Oh man.
Clap.
Oh boy.
The air is pretty hazy with all this hookah smoke, and all these women are kind of moving around. A lot of them are in some rather revealing outfits. You keep getting distracted. You keep looking like, oh, I'm gonna find me there's something wrong with the city. I'm gonna find. Oh, hey, look at those legs.
Yeah, my eye level is at the wrong position. Yeah, I get it. Okay, well.
Is it legs or knees that he's looking at?
Well.
Ankles, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking. All right, well, that was a pathetic roll, so I'm not seeing anything, so I'll just keep moving around, just listening and previewing what's happening here, but I'll
notice,
I'll eat a couple of dates I have in my pocket.
That while you're going around, a lot of people are watching you. See people talking and what are the rest of y'all doing?
I'm used
still
to that.
Just enjoying the food and festivity.
I
I'm
want to
actually
check
thinking
out
I want
the
to go.
place.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just going to say I was going to go around and check out the place. Just to
And,
explore.
I think I want to go sit on the front steps and just wait for the sun to go down and see if I can spy these cleaners.
Sure. Anethil walks out there, and you see the captain say, be careful if you go out. It is almost...
I'll stay nearby. Thank you, Captain.
Imaku, you can get up, and everyone's very friendly, and several of them motion you over to join them at their table. Excited to, they all want to hear stories. Everyone talks about hearing stories. Do you have stories? Tell me stories.
I will.
No.
Stories.
I will finish my lamb and goat, and I will head outside to sit on the steps to look for these cleaners also.
The dwarf gets up. Do you wipe off your hands, or are you going out green?
I'll wipe off my hands in my beard.
Those natural oils.
Yep.
Oh, that's where we found peanuts.
How you think they got there?
Cebu, you see more people poking, and it's almost like they're getting or pointing at you. It's almost like they're getting used to you. You see people motioning over for you, like, come here, come here.
I will indulge a few of them.
You are a little one. Where are you from? Do you have stories? Tell us stories. Yeah.
Stories of where I come from, or why I am small?
You see them pause for a moment. Yes!
Where I come from, we all at this height. It allows us to go where you may not. You tall people bang your heads. We don't bang our heads because we are small. The air down here is cleaner.
As long
What
as it
do you
doesn't walk
do?
by grunting.
I asked, what did they do for a living? How do you survive?
Ah, the Peacebringer provides all.
What is his story?
Ah, the Peacebringer, you know, he saves us. Long ago, this land was terrible. Everyone struggled. Life is hard. Many conflicts, but the Peacebringer comes. He provides for everyone. He brings the...
For everyone?
Of course, as long as you follow the laws and the rules, you are fine.
What happens if you don't?
Ah, well, then you are banished from the city. But why would anybody not want? The rules are so simple, and you have everything. You have food, you have drink, you have everything.
And what rules are those?
It is simple. You must respect everyone. Be kind to everyone. And if you are lucky, and you grow wise enough, and you know enough, you can even become one of the chosen of the Peacebringer. Huh?
Does everyone aspire to that?
To bask in the glory, to meet him yourself, to aid the city, of course. Why would you? I hear they live an even more glorious life than us.
You do seem to have it good here. Everyone is happy, it seems.
Yes, and if you are not happy, you simply go to the summons and you hear the word of the Peacebringer. It will bring you peace.
I will have to go do that then. That's in the temple, I take it?
Oh yes, yes, every day. The bells will tell you. You hear the bells, you go.
Everyone goes, right?
Ah, almost everyone. Sometimes we are not in the mood. Sometimes we do not need the...
Oh, okay. I like that. I will go tell my companions. Thank you.
Ah, come back if you have more stories. We love stories.
I will think of some. Yes. Good day. Peace be with you.
Ah, Peacebringer's blessings to you, little one. Maybe you will grow some.
Oh yeah, they just grown up my crawl. I will bow and continue moving on, watching and letting everybody point at me. I'm used to it, so.
Grundle and Enethil, y'all watch the sun go down, and after a little while, you start seeing movement through the streets that have gone still. And the first thing you see lots of these. And there's dozens of them just kind of running down the street, and I will share you a picture.
Holy moly.
Dozens of these things running down the street.
Yes,
How
all
fast do
along
they
the clips. Well, I mean, they're not like at the speed of sound or anything, but they're moving at a pretty good pace. And you notice that they crawl all over the walls, up on the roofs, the whole, and they are sucking up dirt, trash, anything that's on the ground, and just keep moving. A little while after that comes along this thing.
Oh.
And it doesn't look like it's trash, but it's kind of scanning around. And occasionally you will see more like, not really rats, but maybe a prairie dog kind of creature, or even a large insect. And this thing just snaps out at it, rips them apart, sucks them up, and keeps moving along.
Oh, dear.
At the sight of these, Anethul, you will definitely hear a very loud ping, and then he'll say, "Ooh, that thing is yeah, it's killing things. Let's go back inside."
Yeah, I think the safety of the doorway anyway, but I want to keep looking at these. Make some notes on them.
The last thing
seen
you will
anything like
see
this.
is just a solitary. You only see one of these things, but it walks through the street, and it leans over and it inspects buildings and glass and windows. It even stops it for the tavern, leans in, looks at the buildings, the glass. It gets really close. It stares right into your face, Anethul, and then walks.
And is it man-sized?
Yes.
Okay.
Looks just like the same size as a fairly tall man.
Huh. Very curious.
But it was like inspecting everything. And what are you doing, Fiona, Yenril, and
I'm finishing up this papaya.
what about
It
you,
looks
Yenril?
delicious.
It's over here smoking the hookah, strumming away on the dulcimer, playing some tunes.
And enjoying the tunes.
Tunes, yes.
What are you doing, Emiko?
Playing music with Yenril.
While y'all two are playing, you start seeing people drift over. Oh, I have never heard this song before. What is this?
It is a song of my homeland.
You will play for us? Yes?
Yes, gladly.
Give me that performance check. Actually, both of you, if you're all
Both of
playing
us?
together. Yeah, we'll average your roll. Oh my!
Roll high.
Oh boy.
So we got a collective 11.
Yeah, you got
Song of
11. Yeah, it's okay. The people politely listen. You see them listening. The music from your homeland is very strange. It is different from ours. It is not bad, but it is different.
what
One
is
of
yours?
the gentlemen comes over and starts playing on a flute of his own. Let me get a NPC.
At this point, I would imagine that I've probably walked in and heard all the sounds.
Yes, you listen to Yenril playing very off key to a Emiko's much better performance. It kind of meshes out.
Are there any spoons or forks on the table?
Sure. Would you like to?
I will
have to
pick
put-
up a fork and I will run it inside my chainmail like the
Washboard.
yeah, like a washboard.
Washboard.
Yep.
Oh, we're a band now.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a performance check. We'll
You should have saved
add
the
yours to the
papaya,
average.
Fiona.
So, do what?
Should have saved the papaya.
Why?
You played it, like one of those
Play the papaya. What? Oh, no.
Yes.
Again, the people were very polite as they listened. One of the commoners comes up and he pulls out his own flute, tries to give his best play. You can tell he's not a professional musician, but you get the gist of it. It's a jaunty little tune with almost a haunting. Everyone around seems to recognize that. Then you see some people humming along, kind of stuff. And he kind of finishes and he raises his eyebrows with a questioning look, like, eh?
Can I use my prestidigitation and produce flame to do a light and pyro show for these guys? Enhance their performance?
Sure. Anethul comes up, taps you all on the shoulder.
Okay.
Hey guys, y'all don't really. How about y'all try again? I'll help you. Wink. The three of y'all can each give me a performance check.
Oh,
See if
we're
y'all
doing
can,
this again?
Oh.
Oh,
You
no!
guys are
I'm
gonna get
playing
killed,
terribly.
man.
Let's see what mine.
We're
turns
trying to
out
get
be.
all the ones out now.
I know that in
Oh,
And you know what? What's your charisma? Yes, give me a charisma check of your own, like a casting check.
Oh, me?
Yes. All right. Yenril this time is like, I gotta make up for last time. He starts picking up the pace, really getting into it. Emiko, you were caught off guard by this, and you're like, whoa, I'm behind it though. Grundle is standing there just... and Enethul is distracting them at key points with his light. Everyone seems really impressed this time. Oh, what is this song? What are y'all playing? There's a pretty big crowd kind of gathering over.
I started dancing to it.
Yay!
Your leggy bronze-skinned elf. Did you hop up on the table, go all coyote?
Yes.
She gets impressed while y'all's music hops up, starts dancing. Y'all really are drawing a crowd now.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Throughout this, Grundle's like belching out notes, like literally belching notes.
Ah, yes. This is how the song goes.
Everyone seems really impressed with the performance. Many people are reaching out and clapping you on the back and just kind of congratulating you, and they're like, play more, play!
Sure!
Keep on playing into the night.
Let's do it!
Captain Sahala stands up, steps up on the table, and holds out his hand to you, Fiona.
I'll take his hand.
He does the best to match your dance moves. He's not nearly as graceful as you are. Everyone seems really enthused. Everyone knows him by name. Cheers y'all on. And y'all may party well into the night. Cebu, what are you doing while the rest of them are having a rambunctious party over there?
Also, as between the up and down strokes of the chainmail and the fork, the fork goes into a piece of meat and I eat it.
Multitasking.
Yep.
That's a good question. If not, after not see my companions play and all that, I have no interest in that. But I'm tempted to go outside.
You're more than welcome to.
Just a casual. So do I see any of those street cleaners and all that stuff still going on, or they made their way through the area?
The big wave came through, but you still see particularly the small ones come by periodically. Climbing over roofs, going down alley. Are you staying in the doorway, or are you going outside?
I'm going to go outside.
All right.
I want to see if they're, once again, what they're picking up, what they're doing, is it just all trash? Do I, where did the kids go? Do I see them running around anywhere?
You don't see any other people. You are you poking around the streets?
No, I'll stay close to the
you
building and all that, just kind of watching. Yeah, from the porch area here, or going to the side of the buildings and looking down, just enough, but keeping my eye on my back too, watching. I don't want any damn things sneaking up on my ass.
You go sliding down. You're back to the wall. You peek around the corner and you look, trying to spot if there's anybody huddled in the darkness. And you give me a
perception check. All right. Gary, you've jinxed this damn table, man. God almighty.
You don't see anything, You start to slide back, and something touches your shoulder, and you look up, and one of these things is walking on the wall right above you, and you see it kind of pulling on your.
I'm alive, you moron.
Let's see.
Let's see if it thinks I am or I'm a talking piece of trash. Wonderful.
It would be missing a gnome.
I'm gonna need a strength or dex check for you.
Oh gosh.
You dirty little gnome.
Acrobatics?
Yes, you can do athletics or acrobatics, whichever you would like. Oop, I hit it twice. This thing reaches down and tries to start picking you up and pulling you towards it, and you slip right out from underneath it. What would you like to do?
You son of a bitch. I'm assuming it's trying to pick me up and suck me inside it. Is that what I'm thinking it's trying to do?
You did see it reach down with two, tried to grab you by the shoulder, and it kind of lifted up his body, and you can see underneath that it almost looks like blue flames are like inside of it, and it was trying to pull you toward.
Yeah, an incinerator, a walking incinerator is basically what you're saying. Yeah,
yes.
Okay, well, I'll back my butt back into the doorway or head back to the doors. Yeah.
You see it scuttle along the wall like a big spider. When you get to the doorway, it stops and just stands there for a little bit, and scuttles up onto the roof and disappears.
Yeah, I'll go find my friends and let them know what it just tried to do to me. Go figure.
You waddle over to your friends, and Fiona's still on the table dancing. Everyone's playing music. There's a big crowd. Most of the establishment is now piled into this one little section. Would you like to go in and try? Whose attention are you trying to?
No, I was seeing that. I'm going to go back around the complex. I'm going to, is there a back door to this place?
You didn't see one when you were poking around. It looked like there was only the main entrance.
I'll go check the back areas just to, blend through the crowd and just kind of walk back and around, seeing what else,
All right. You get back to the kitchen area, and even the staff has gone up front. Everyone's enjoying the party. You have the back area to your.
I will search the back area, just looking for out of ordinary since I wasn't back here before.
All right, you can give me an investigation check.
Gary, I'm going to reach through these technical interwebs if I roll a 1, pal.
You've cursed the game with what?
You do a pretty thorough job. Keep looking over your shoulder to make sure no one, but everyone's enthralled by your friend's performance. The barrels have all kinds of foods and spices. There's crates of dry goods. You start poking through the cupboards. There's all different bottles of alcohol. You go through, and there's just nothing that seems out of the ordinary. It's almost unnerving.
Oh, I got that already. I was pretty tuned into that as soon as I walked into this.
You're like, this is the most straight-laced, upfront tavern I've ever. In fact, while you're back there, you just find a box where they keep basically the money that's been collected. There's far, far less coin in there than you would ever have imagined. You figure there's maybe a few gold pieces worth of silver, but that's the whole till.
Yeah. I'm going to pocket some extra dates and smaller foods and stuff like that, as I'm walking through. The money I don't care about. But, yeah, I don't like this place. I'll make my way back towards the back wall.
Is this like the first iteration of the Matrix where it was too perfect and therefore everyone's mind was rejected?
Yeah, well, I am rejecting it. That's just because I know better. And I'm not seeing what I should be seeing in every town like this, and my silly friends are not picking up on that. They don't listen to the trash man. So I'm going to go back and just kind of sit in a corner and just kind of watch, what's happening with the group and all that. But, I'm not.
You should have used Oscar the Grouch for your icon.
That's right. And I don't see that because I'm not seeing rats and mice and stuff like that either, am I?
Nope, no vermin.
Okay, well, I'll move back over there to watch the festivities.
Anybody want to do anything else? Y'all just gonna party the night away into the morning?
Yeah, do we know where we're sleeping?
This is also an inn, he
I
said.
don't mind passing out right here on this table. I will continue dancing with the captain.
I
going
thought we were given rooms here at the inn for,
Yeah.
for a few days.
I was
should
gonna say we
you-
gotta find out.
they didn't say rooms. They said they would take care of you. There's an awful lot of pillows.
We just crashed it over.
Where is the innkeep? The owner of this establishment.
He's mixed in with the crowd watching you.
Okay, I will approach him after, of course, I've set the fork down on the table and ask him where the rooms for lodgings would be.
I kind of like holds his arm out wide. There's plenty of space, many pillows, wherever you want. When you are tired, you can.
So you don't have separate rooms?
No, we are all one family here. Yes.
Okay. So I will walk to an unoccupied area, which I'm assuming could be pretty much anywhere but this bottom right-hand corner.
I say y'all got the whole tavern area down there partying with you.
I will walk over here, grab some pillows, and sleep underneath the table.
You build a little pillow fort, blocking off all the areas, so you poke out your beard every once. No elves allowed.
No. Just a pillow on the floor underneath the table, and I will.
Okay.
Sleep.
I follow Grundle over, and I get almost awkwardly close, but not quite.
Well, they're having a sleepover under the table. No girls allowed.
Didn't say you couldn't come with us.
Grundle, you wake up in the morning and all your friends are piled up underneath this table. There's so many of y'all piled up, the legs aren't even touching the floor. No, I don't know what some were doing.
This is my kind of sleepover.
Who's me?
No. This is a sleep under, not a sleep over.
Yeah.
Say, do you wake up with
Sleep
somebody's
under.
face like awkwardly close to yours?
It would probably be mine.
Oh,
We'll see once this scene is over.
when we've had enough, Emika will find herself a pillow and lay down. Oh, actually, I don't know. Do I have any bed stuff? Time to find out. Nope, I don't. Pillow it is, sleeping on the floor. Haven't done this since I left Karator.
Well.
And yes, I'm sleeping with the warhammer under the pillow and the shield.
He actually changed it to
And you wake up with a Yenril, his nose practically touching yours.
Oh gosh.
I'm assuming that's what the charisma check was for.
It
Oh,
was
Lord.
to see how put together I am in the morning. Apparently, I have horrible morning breath, and
Oh dear.
I am not a good sight in the morning.
We got experience for the party?
Sure. Y'all threw a party, gained a little bit of information, made a deal with the cap.
I mean, I could always do a charisma check to see how grumpy I am in the morning.
I need to go
Is
dancing more
that what
often.
we're doing? Are we rolling to see if we all have bedhead?
Bedhead.
Oh, I'm sleeping in my armor, so I'm definitely gonna have bedhead.
Oh gosh.
Got
Well,
bad
Emiko
head,
just has
bad
fancy-
beard.
Oh yeah, the beard's probably the by now the beard's probably covered by face and yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my!
Apparently
Yumiko
I
wakes
have
up and
no-
looks a lot better than when she went to bed. Y'all are like, wow, that rest really did you good.
Yumiko's one of those Instagram models that has full makeup on, just waking up.
Right.
Grundle gets up and his beard is at a 90-degree angle. It's so full of food and grease that it's still. And you see him trying to
Oh,
push it
gosh.
down, and it keeps popping back up like a table in front
And
of
of
him.
course, he lets out a loud belch and fart at the same time.
All right, that's my cue.
You better
Getting
get
off
out
the
from under that table. It's like, oh dear,
I'm just
Grundle,
going
that
to burn
was
off.
loud.
And it probably the fart probably reeks because he had goat and lamb last night.
And everyone leaves him to his own table. In fact, that whole section clears out. There's just a lone dwarf sitting there.
Just the way he likes it.
Is
The
it
barkeep
time for breakfast
provides y'all
yet?
with food. It's porridges. There's leftover meat. There's plenty to drink. They all seem very happy to see you. Ah, you come back tonight. We will party again, yeah?
Well,
Oh,
we have a
definitely.
job to do first, but I'm sure that we can do that.
And first and foremost, before I join the group, I'm going to look on the table that I slept under to see if there's a fork on the table.
There's nothing on there, but you could ask for one.
Yes, I will definitely ask for a fork.
They provide you with a fork.
Okay.
They also
Do
provide you with plenty of breakfast, lots
Oh.
of drink, the whole nine.
The fork was so I could comb my beard, straighten it out.
You guys look up, and here comes Grundle with a fork in hand and beard in the other, trying to get it all straight. What are you all up to then?
Sun's up.
Sun's
right?
up.
All right, so that's. I didn't go back out in the street again while the rest of the group is getting themselves purdied. I don't.
So that would be
those
considered
things.
a long
So
rest. A
pretty.
long rest, right?
Yes, I can run for you.
Putting
just-
on
I'll
perfume.
I say I don't think y'all have used anything since the last time I ran it. In this case,
No, I
Yeah.
was out of spell slots from the first battle.
So Oscar runs out the door.
I do not
And,
run. I chasse.
He sashays out the door.
No breakfast, smallish man.
I already
Yeah.
have it in my pocket. Y'all don't know that
Closes
though.
his trash
Yeah.
can, flips on the side, and rolls out.
Oh.
You step outside. The streets look clean, and you don't see very many. You get the feeling this town doesn't get up and moving as quickly as most of what you're used to. You see a few people setting up their stalls, but no one seems in a. You can give me a perception check though.
Awesome.
Oh my! You are spying and you're looking, and you see something that gives you. It makes your heart skip a beat. You're so excited. You see a kid pestering a baker's. He's putting out goods, and you see two other kids creeping around the corner, and you can tell by the way they're moving they're up to something.
I will blend into the shadows and watch.
The first kid distracts the merchant, and he's tugging on his the sleeve, and the merchant turns, and he's like got like an exasperated expression. Can't hear what they're saying, but all of a sudden the two kids dart around the corner, grab several of these fresh baked, look like cinnamon rolls almost, and then take off down the street. The merchant takes a couple steps towards them, raising his hand, yelling at them. The first kid grabs one of these kind of pastries and takes off in the other direction, and he turns around and you see him yelling at him as well, and he just kind of looks between the two directions they ran. After a moment, he just kind of shrugs and goes back to business. which sends a that sense of unease that you have where like things aren't right. Normally a vendor would be furious if he'd just been stolen from, but he doesn't seem to care.
Can I track the last one? The one that did the...
You give me a survival check at an advantage for your city streets knowledge. Ooh.
God darn it. Yeah, whatever.
You're just in luck. The kid's not trying that hard to hide. He knows if he gets away from the immediate area, and there aren't that many people in the street. You head down that way and around an alley, and you find the group coming together, all excited with their prizes in hand. They start eating their sticky buns in an alleyway.
How many are there?
It's just 3 total.
All right, I'm gonna still continue to watch them, see where else they go. I want to. There's, where there's 3, there's more. Or, finding out where they live and things like that. I just kind of want to watch their movements.
Okay. What are the rest of y'all doing while Cebu's stalking children?
Look, actually.
Eating, drinking, scratching myself.
Do it again?
What's that mean?
His prayers or whatever. She doesn't know what it is.
Who,
But
me?
she-
No, I'm
but
eating
she
and drinking
thinks-
and scratching myself.
No, when you did purify food, she thinks that it made the food taste better. She's asking if you can do it again.
Oh. I will look around to make sure nobody's watching. And then I will ritually cast Purify Food and Water again.
What about the rest of you?
I'm going to find Sahala and find out when we leave for our reward. I mean, to help.
So Yinril heads out into the streets looking for Sahala. We've got Fiona and Grundle eating, Cebu stalking small children. What about you, Fiona?
I would like to accompany Enril to talk to Sahala.
Alrighty. Y'all head around and you ask a few people, and they all point you to the furthest. You can make your way basically to the gate area, and there you will find Sahala kind of with some food in his hand coming out, and he's like, I was just coming to see if y'all were away.
Oh, we are. Good morning.
It is
We're
good
ready to
mornings
go
for
on now.
you.
Huh?
I said it is good morning for you, yes?
Yes, a wonderful morning. This wonderful town.
Yes, I had a great sleep. The food was wonderful. I got to play music. Love this place. When do we leave?
Yes, that.
Well, we do not have to leave right away. About lunchtime. We don't want to get there too early. We need to make sure they leave their hideout.
Yes, yes. Good.
Cebu, your children finish their treats, and then they just kind of start wandering around the alleys. You see them meet up with other kids at times. Sometimes they chat. One of the original ones takes off in a different direction. Several more get together, and they're just kind of roaming the streets. They don't really seem to be doing anything, but they're going around. You see them kind of making jokes at people, talking, just kids hanging out, doing kid stuff in a place where they don't have to do anything.
They don't have a lair. I can't tell where they might hole up at night.
You see them coming from all different directions.
Yeah. I'm gonna
So
keep
you're
my eye
thinking
on I'm gonna go keep my eye on the one.
the first one you followed?
Yep. I'm just gonna take my time
Okay.
following him around and watch he does his thing. Yep.
What about the rest of y'all? Still just waiting for the captain to show?
Oh, no, I'll go outside too, wherever the others went. Try and follow Fiona and Yenril.
I am rebraiding my beard now that I've done finished combing it with the fork. I also stick the fork with a bunch of beard hair, probably in some food, and then I walk away.
Oh, gross.
Oh, gosh.
Gnarly.
They're outside, right? Just outside the tavern?
No, they've headed to the front of the city. You could ask around, and I'm sure people will point out a group that kind of stood out as they looked.
Okay. Trying to find Fiona and Yenril.
Cebu, you follow the group, and several of them have gotten together, and they are heading towards the eastern part of town. And you could tell by their attitude that they are up to something.
I'm in my mode. Yes, and I am a kid stalker
Give
today.
me a stealth check. Well, it's fine. See how these kids do. Where's their
Oscar the Grouch following the kids to Sesame Street.
you're stalking the kids, and you're following along, and all of a sudden, about four children come ambushing you out of the basically this alleyway you're walking through. What you doing? Why are you following us, little man?
Would you like some dates? And I pull out some and hand them to him.
Hey, kids, you want some candy?
That's right.
Oh, man.
Want some candy?
Oh, no.
The kids all like look at each other. They're still not sure what to make out of you, but no one reaches for the dates. What you up to? You spying on us? Why are you following us?
I'm just interested in seeing what y'all do. Y'all intrigue me.
The one that you've been following, you think's probably the leader of the
Mhm.
thug gang of kids. Kind of pulls somebody over. They all put their heads together. You see them kind of poke up and look at you every once in a while.
I said, while they were talking, I said, I saw you take the pastries from the baker. Do you not have your own food, or do you not get food from the food lines that I saw yesterday?
When you mentioned that you were spying, they're like, well, it's just they would give it to us, but it's more fun if we do it this way. Right?
Oh, it is fun sometimes, and you did good. I was impressed without you outrunning them. It was an easy and quick getaway. What else do y'all do for fun?
You see the leader's chest kind of puff up. See, he's not so bad. I told you guys. He can help, yes? You want to come, right? We have more fun.
What fun would that be? I am interested.
And he gets this big grin on his face and a sparkle in his eye. You'll see. Come. And he starts leading you to the west end of town.
The
I'm
west
sorry,
end of town?
East end of town. Sorry, I misspoke.
Toward the river or the bridge or the temple? I don't like
Towards more like that, like lake area.
Okay, I will follow him.
All right. You travel for a bit. You could start getting close to where that water is. You know where water is. And all the kids go on high alert. You see them kind of crouching down. They're moving from shadow to shadow, and they motion for you to keep up with.
Easily do that.
They get to an area, and you can see where a bunch of old crates have been pushed aside. And the leader kind of gives out a sigh of relief. They did not find the crates this time. Those little cleaners, they are very good at finding it. And you see them start moving these crates around and stacking them up.
I'll keep watching.
And then he motions for you, and they built kind of a crude like staircase. And he motions for you to come up, and one of them he starts up this little staircase to this basically to a roof of.
Okay. All right. How many are
And,
going up there?
You go second, but everyone else kind of follows up, and everyone's shh, and they're getting real low, and they're kind of almost belly crawling across this. Are you
Okay.
still with them?
I'll hang with him. Yep.
He kind of gives you this motion, and he keeps motioning down, and he's barely moving forward, and you see him. You've come to the edge of this roof, and you can look down into this.
Sorry, you cut off at the end there.
Sorry,
down
you
and
can
see
look down into this courtyard, and you can give me a perception check. You are looking down into the women's bathhouse.
Oh my God.
Oh no!
The leader turns and looks at you, and he's got this big like grin on his face, and his eyes are wide, and he's like, "Huh? It is good, yes."
Yeah, I'll give him a wink and then, roll back over, put my back up. So looking straight up, and, I'll grab a date and chew on it. And, then I'll turn back to him as I'm chewing on it, and I'll pull back away from the edge, and I'll motion for him to come back for a second. Where else do y'all go and watch? Y'all have other activities like this at other spots?
There are other bathhouses, but this one is the best.
You only watch the bathhouses?
And you see several of them like trading looks. They're like, well, what else is there to watch? Do you know something?
No, I'm just wondering, if there's more to, kids as yourself, if this is how you spend your day, where do y'all sleep at night when the things come out to clean?
You see some of them point. He points to some of them. Oh, well, they go home to their parents. My parents were killed by the sinners, so I stay in the big house where the many people sleep.
Is that the temple he's pointing to?
No, actually, it is. He points to. It would be further out past Pimple, but there are big. He basically explains that there are big communal houses. If you don't have a home of your own, anybody can go and sleep, and it's gonna. You get the impression it's very similar to the tavern, where there's just big rooms with places that anybody can just collapse out.
Yeah. Oh my God. You have given us very interesting young ones. I have much to think upon. I must go find my companions. Will y'all be around in the bazaar, later on today if I needed to come find you again?
They all start nodding. You will come watch, or do you have something else? We would do it.
Maybe
we
I
always
do.
look for new things.
I could. Let me consider maybe a game we play. We call it hide and seek. But let me check in with my companions. I have been gone a little longer than I planned, but I will come find you, little one. Y'all have fun, and I enjoy fun.
They grin. The leader of the group seems real pleased, like he feels like he's impressed you. We have much fun. Yes, we will think of new games too, right, guys? And he motions to them, and everybody's like, yeah, we'll find more fun things to do.
Okay, very good. But make sure don't get caught.
They chuckle. No, we will be fine. No one ever catches us. We are the fastest.
Speed is good, little one. I shall return. Point to me the direction. Make sure where my companions at, and I kind of look, looking, surveying the lair and all that, and they just point me to the direction where I need to go.
Where are your companions at?
Oh hell! Did I not even catch? Oh my God! Oh hell!
Oh no! We've lost our gnome somewhere in the city.
Just tell them to point me back to the bazaar
Surprise,
area.
surprise.
Yeah, I'll head back to the main bazaar. So
They managed to point you in the direction that you can make it to the bigger area. There's a lot more people out and about now.
yeah,
Still not quite as busy as it was when y'all came in yesterday, but
I'll begin to make my way through the alleyways and shadows, still looking, just looking at more. If I see other thieves' camps or places that could be abandoned, maybe I find some, in the alleyways, things like that.
okay. You can give me. Well, actually, you've already found. I've mentioned you can see the signs, but it looks like there hasn't been an active thieves guild in this area for quite some.
But are there be any back alley entrances or back alley cubby holes or anything like that? I might see, just checking them out. If they're abandoned, they're abandoned, and I don't find anything. But I'll continue to make my way toward the main bazaar. So, knowing I can't find my friends now because I didn't pay attention to where they were.
The rest of you, Fiona and Yinril, you collect the guard captain, and he starts heading back to the tavern, talking about having a drink and maybe some more dancing before you'll head out on this. The rest of you, other than Cebu, can get directions, and we'll basically meet them halfway between the tavern and the entrance.
I was kind of planning on finding a bathhouse.
Sure. You can.
Knows the way.
Are you gonna ask the captain, or are you just gonna wander off on your own?
Oh, I'm gonna ask somebody where the closest bathhouse is, because I definitely think I might need to get clean.
All right. You get directions. They point you to basically the east side of town. And they tell you there are many bathhouses. Any one you can use.
Okay. I will I will catch up with the companions, and I would suggest to them a bath before we go and attack / liberate this place that we're going, because the stench might tip them off.
Stench?
I don't bathe. I scrub myself with sand and flames.
You
Are
think
you
it would get off
dusty?
great.
Let's see, a bath. Where are the bathhouses?
Yes, I could use a bath. You scrub my back, I scrub yours. It's all good.
The captain will explain that the bathhouses are on the eastern side of town. He tells you there are many to choose from, and he gives you a name of one in particular, the Glass Rose. You should go there. They have the best soaps. They're very clean.
That is the one I'm heading for.
Same.
All right.
Although, yes.
So everyone except for the Fire Genasi is going to the bathhouse?
Anathol's not coming for a bath?
No, I don't like water. I don't get wet unless I have to.
That's right.
I'm
Water's
You
bad.
want perfume? I have perfume!
And I don't
have
think I'm
my
very
own.
dirty, so.
I use prestidigitation to make myself smell like a lovely hickory wood. Everybody loves a barbecue.
Oh, I adore barbecue.
I say mostly mesquite around here because that's all that grows. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why hickory's exotic.
So Anathul smells like a summer barbecue, and you keep seeing Fiona like. And the rest of you are heading off towards the bathhouse.
Where should we meet up then if you're not coming with us?
Oh, would we meet back here?
The
I'm sure the
tavern,
captain will
right?
come get us when he's ready.
At the tavern?
Yep.
Then
So,
we should see you soon.
Captain Sahala goes into the tavern, and you can see him greeting people and chatting and just having a good time. Fiona and Anethil, y'all stay behind with him. Grundle, Yinril, and Imiko, you head to the west. You can ask for directions along the way if you like, and can find the Glass Rose.
Yes, that's what I will do. I will ask for direction to the
Where
Glass
is
Road.
the Glass Rose?
People are eager and quick to tell you. Always helpful. Everyone's so friendly. And you get directions. You will find a large building. It's got mosaic tiles. It's got pale blues and whites, and there's a big mosaic of a white rose. And there are 2 entrances, one for the men and one for the women, that lead to changing rooms where you can change and then head to the bath.
Oh, I'll see you later then.
Y'all, everyone going into the bath, changing and heading in?
Yes.
Is there anything weird? Or is it all good?
No, it's all good. You go to the change room, change, and you go through the doorway to the baths into the mixed bath.
Is there a place to put our...
Yes, there's a changing room with baskets and everything, and then both changing rooms will lead to the large mixed bath. Have fun with that, guys.
With the what?
It's a mixed bath. We're all bathing together. This is wonderful. I washed mine.
Are you watching Grundle's back?
Brendels, Imiko's, I wash everyone's back.
I don't know if she was expecting that. Actually, would that be normal where she's from? I don't know now.
I don't know. How y'all react to that is up to y'all.
Because
I'm
technically...
extremely close to everyone, invading their personal space.
Grundle, you and Yimro walk out the door, and you look out, and there is men and women in this bath together. And Imiko, you will walk out in the same thing, and if you turn to the left and right, you'll see each other. So y'all have how y'all want to deal with it.
It's a natural.
Well, let's see.
I will cannonball into the tub.
Oh my god.
You hear somebody yelling, "Hey, not do that! It's not Paul! It's Matt!"
She's a little embarrassed. She's probably
Let's get
gonna
on,
go
Cersei.
towards where more women are hanging out than men. It's like, I wasn't expecting that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm lost in the city.
I'm also going towards where
They're
more
at a
women are.
bathhouse and I'm following a bunch of street kids who are this town is
Anyway,
grating on my nerves.
you make it to the main bazaar. What are you up to?
Well, I mean, I'm walking around. You know, I have no idea where my companions are at. So,
Well, you know that the tavern is at the southern end of the road.
well, then
I'm
I'll head
assuming
back
you've
toward
got that much,
Yeah,
much
yeah.
of a direct sense of direct. Well, I don't know. Give me a survival check. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean,
At
I know
advantage.
my city ways now, so I know my.
So yes, you can make it back to the tavern if that's what you're wanting to do.
Yeah, just still blending through, watching things because I'm not letting go that this is wrong, and it just keeps grading. But my companions don't seem to be picking up on this, so I'll make my way back toward the tavern, and then I'm assuming when I get there, they have disappeared somewhere.
Well, there's still Anethil and Fiona and the captain are there at the tavern. What were you two doing after y'all got settled?
Just
Continue
hanging out,
drinking
waiting
and
for us to head out
Yeah.
on our adventure.
hanging out with the captain.
The captain gives you a wink. Maybe we dance again tonight?
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
In between sniffing Anethil.
I'm not looking forward to it.
That delicious barbecue. No.
Are we talking pork or beef barbecue here?
It's hard to tell. It's a little charred.
Mm-mm. Burnt end's the best.
Burn ends are
tend to
good. Don't make
overcook
fun
my
of them.
food.
Now, hold on. Yeah.
I should say, nothing
I
beats a
didn't say
burnt end
anything.
sandwich.
No, I don't give them daggers. They're pissing
Yeah,
me off.
Cebu, you can come in and you see the group eating and drinking and just
That's right.
kind of relax.
That's right. Oh my gosh. I got to work on y'all stuff I got to do that.
Hey,
You guys can smell Cebu
Tomorrow, I
coming.
haven't got all y'all stuff done for Wednesday night.
Oh, hey, Cebu.
Yeah, I'll come slinking in to see what they're doing. Where are the rest of the group?
The bathhouses, I think.
they
Blech,
wanted to get clean, I see with a sneer.
overrated. Where's the captain? Is he there or is he wandered off?
He is back there. I'll put him back on the map. He's
Oh,
sitting right next to your Fiona. Is there an angry gnome growling at the captain's
No,
ankle?
well, no, I'll keep that to myself. I'm wondering though. Try to put trying to get either one of their attention. Well, if he's not staying, if he's not letting them go or keeping them in their sights, maybe my Adiphius odor will move closer to him. They may be used to it more than he is, and try to get him to, move. So I may try.
Basically, you come and
Yeah.
kind of shimmy your way in between him and Fiona and sit down right next to him.
Yeah, kind of, scooch in there,
I move a few cushions over.
Ah, my friend, perhaps you should have gone to the bathhouse with the other.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Yeah,
Fiona,
I'm not
that
used
hurts
to
my
this.
feelings.
I'm sorry, just checking.
Oh, that's good. Oh my god, all these ones.
Fiona is just like kind of see her leaning more and more towards Anatole. Barbecue.
That's how I just start a vote for you.
On a side note, as Grundle was walking out, his beard hangs down to about his knees, so he's not shy at all.
Hey, this is a nudist colony. Why is that guy wearing a sweater? He's not wearing a sweater. Oh,
Oh boy.
Did the did they move away from me? Did he move, or is he just sitting there trying to, suffer?
Yeah.
let's see.
See, but if you keep scooching closer to me, I'm going to point my finger at you and I have little flames dancing on it. Back off.
You might not
Steve.
want to do that. That might backfire.
The captain goes, perhaps I will sit next to you, my flaming friend. I think I feel more comfortable.
Both sit next to him.
Cebu, the captain gets up, and so does Fiona, unfortunately. She moves to the other side of the table and kind of sits down in between the captain.
Fiona,
Cebu.
show me. Please walk to the door with me. Show me where our companions went.
They went to the bathhouse.
Show me where our companions went.
If you ask anyone, oh my god, the people here are so nice and helpful.
Fiona,
this is great.
show me where our companions went.
I point off in the general direction of where they went.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think I can handle this right now, Cebu. I'm sorry. I'm just covering up my nose. Hand over my face.
Oh gosh.
You seem like a nice guy, but I can't do this right now.
You heard the lady, Sibo. Keep your distance, please. Or go have a bath.
I will shake my head, grumbling,
have a bath.
and
Definitely a bath. I swear to God, I will show you around town if you have a bath.
The captain's like, perhaps I will take you to the bathhouses if that is what you are wanting. I am more than happy to.
oh, that's
You're so nice, Captain Sahala.
it's gonna be yeah. No, I'm not gonna do it. I will get up and I will stare at
Not
her.
even when I ask nicely.
Really hard at her, this look, and then I'll turn around and I will walk back toward the front door.
Aw, poor Cebu.
Meanwhile, in the bathhouse, it's now turned
Yes.
into a bubble bath.
No, it's turned into a
It
jacuzzi,
was embarrassing
man-made.
itself.
I don't know. The greasy dwarf is probably being offered extra soap right now.
The dwarf isn't greasy. His beard is greasy.
There's probably like an oil slick around him. Tenants are bringing him
Oh,
more
gosh.
soap. Ah, do you need more soap? You have lovely beard. Here,
My
have more
companions
soap.
are idiots.
I'll gladly take the soap.
Why me? I'm not sure how I got locked up with this group.
Anybody
And
try
I'm
anything
regretting it.
crazy while you're at the
Uh,
bathhouse? I hope not.
No, just trying to clean yourself
Yeah.
as coyly
I'm
as
hoping-
possible.
I'm hoping General's over here cleaning my back.
My personal trait, one of my
I
personal
say,
traits is I
Grundle
don't like
asked
to bathe.
you to clean his back, General. Would you scrub the dwarf's back?
Sure. I'm running around offering everyone to scrub their back. Men, women,
And
doesn't
and
matter.
after you've scrubbed my back, I will scrub yours.
Ah, yes. This is how the world works. You scrub my back, I scrub yours. See, we help each
exactly.
other. And I move on to the next person.
As
Rubber
I'm
ducky,
as he
well, I
turns
changed
so
my. I
can
don't know if
turn
you
his
can
back, I'm
see. I
using
changed
beard
my
to scrub his back.
my
Lathered with
portrait
soap.
to
Scrubbing
Oscar
his
the
back with
Grouch.
my beard.
Maybe I
Where did you
started
get
calling
a
me
soap
Groucho
from?
because I am Groucho.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Where's my never split the party picture? Do I have it in this one?
Oh please, yes.
Let me see if I saved it in this one as well. Hold on, I'm gonna dump it in there real.
We've
That's a
been pretty
great one.
split since the beginning.
Technically, both the bards are in the bathhouse.
I don't know if you
so,
saw this, Jeff. Let me
I
pull this
mean,
up. One of these damn creatures.
we have somebody in chat wanting one of the bards to sing "Rubber Ducky." You're the one.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes,
I have
both
a
the bards-
rubber ducky. Like
This
right in front of me.
and
I can prove it.
where's the other one?
Well, sing the song then.
Not that one. These are big ones, but
Oh
this
god,
thing,
I
one of
don't
these
know the
things
whole song.
tried to put me up in the, tried to roast me
You're
alive. It's a
the one.
trash
Yeah,
picker
like that's
upper.
all I know.
They thought I was a piece of
Last
trash.
time, So much fun.
Sorry.
I don't know.
That's all I know.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make a scrubbing so much fun.
Oh god.
And now with that means he has to go clean.
No. No!
Let me see who is over at the bathhouse.
Make me. No, I'm standing outside. My companions inside will not pay attention. So,
Oh, outside of the tavern.
yeah, I'm just sitting, yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's God, Emiko is well let's see. Oh, she's feeling much more comfortable in the bathhouse apparently.
Oh, she's. If you got it, flaunt it. Giggity giggity.
She was real shy and kind of not
General is quite confident too.
she's feeling a little better.
Oh, I do. Here you go.
Grundy just doesn't care.
There it is.
Oh my god.
And there's a rubber ducky.
There's a rubber
there
ducky.
is.
And Grumpy Grundle. Only he's got red hair instead of white. Which, you know. It was red before
maybe it
he
is
became
red
a
once you
before
clean
he-
it.
It was red before he became a priest.
Oh gosh. There we go. She'll even let Yenril scrub her back.
Oh,
Ah, yes, wonderful.
And then she's done.
It's a good thing Cebu's out there. You need your front scrubbed?
Hold on.
Oh, God.
He
He
does
like
not go further
Fiona.
in the front. He sticks to the back.
He sticks to the back. Oh, my God.
Okay, let's see.
What?
I've got to. I have to.
Oh, no. What's happening now?
Grundle offers the use of his beard as a loofah to anybody who wants to use it.
Oh, lordy. Why do I give you all these situations to go around it?
you brought this upon yourself. All right, Mr. GM. So,
You sent two bards to a unisex bathhouse.
Oh,
With
gosh.
a very low charisma dwarf.
Oh. But Emiko is done. She'll get out, take her towel, whatever, start heading out. She's like, I'm finished here. I'll wait for you outside.
yeah, it's
Put on
yeah.
her
I think Wizard should be hosting it right now. So,
I'm assuming y'all finish up at the bathhouse and head back to the tavern.
Yes, as Grundle gets out of the bath, his beard is now down to his shins.
It gets longer when it's wet. Not so much curls.
Gotta wring it out.
it shrinks.
And
Ah,
and as he gets out of the bath, he shakes his head as hard as he can, like a dog.
you hear the giggle of some of the women. Was it a good giggle? Was it a bad giggle? Who knows?
He doesn't care.
Alright, so you all can make your way back to the tavern, fresh and clean and all shit not smelling horrible. You will find Cebu sitting on the steps of the tavern looking all grouchy and grumpy.
Oh, Cebu, hello! You missed a great bathhouse?
Yes, it was wonderful. I can scrub your back still if you'd like.
Yes, Yenril scrubbed my back. It was nice.
Who's with them?
It's just
Just the
the
three of us.
dwarf and the
Just the three of us.
No, I'm saying there's no guards, anything like that.
no.
Okay.
The captain's inside, and there's not
Okay.
like a guard patrol
Yeah.
or anything.
So I will, huff and puff a little bit and let them, give them more of my displeasure with what I'm seeing here and tell them about the kids and, enough of the bathhouse with this. There's something wrong here. Wake up.
Ah, yes. Kids stealing? That is troubling.
There were children watching the bathhouse?
They were probably watching y'all, or one of them. But there's no vagrant. I'm just trying to see if they're not paying attention, understanding that the city doesn't function like a normal city does.
You're right about that, but everyone is very nice.
I will walk up behind Cebu.
I still stuck in this thing, or can I make a save to see if I understand what he's saying?
What do
And
you
I
mean
will
stuck
wring
in
my beard
this
out
thing?
over his head.
Of loving the city.
All it did was a temporary. It just took away any. Basically, just filled you with a sense of peace and stuff. It wasn't like a mind control or anything. Y'all can think whatever. You just it calms you and it, like I said, it's more like an antidepressant kind of thing. It takes away all your worries and anxiety.
Yes. It is weird that there is no real crime here. I've traveled far across the land, so this is the first place I've ever come to that has.
Oh, you're right.
That sounded like some
Yeah.
Dragon Warrior stuff.
That's the Legend of Zelda right there.
Yep, that's
Oh, is it Zelda?
I used to have that exact tone. But yes. You and Cebu are very right. All the places that I've been to around Faerun and even back home, there's always some form of poverty, as sad as that may be. There isn't any here.
Well, none in evidence so far. But still have to see how these people mete out justice.
So y'all are chatting with Cebu. He tells you his idea that there's something wrong with this city. Y'all agree that, boy, the city sure is awfully nice. There's no crime or anything.
Well, I don't know. It could have been a crime that I just soaked Cebu for a second time, only this time it was with the water in my beard.
Cebu, how do you take being doused in fresh, soapy beard water?
That's gonna get someone's gonna get kicked when they did that. I don't take
That was
to
the
it.
dwarf.
What's up, Grim and Perilous? One moment, please. I've got to yell at a dwarf. Yeah, well, he's gonna turn around and get kicked, and he's gonna turn around and get kicked. It's not necessary.
Grundle, you just been kicked by a smelly, wet dog, reeking.
I mean, I'm wearing chains, so how's his toes feel?
You ain't got chain up in that area.
You'd be surprised.
He has the build shield. It's a +2 the crotch on.
Pretty much.
Oh, now. Don't go kicking everybody. Why don't we go back inside and gather everyone so we can leave?
And do what? What is our purpose here?
Well, the captain
We're
asked
going
us
to
to go
go-
find the thing.
Yes,
I
we're gonna go
didn't
deal
pay
with
attention to
some
that
sinners.
conversation. I didn't hear that conversation. I wasn't with y'all when that was taking place.
Well, Sibo, we've been offered 200 gold to help the captain here drive out some rebels.
Per person.
Per person. Yes,
I
that's
think we could use the
true.
money, and would give some goodwill to the people that rule this place.
It still
They
doesn't.
did help us after all.
It still doesn't make
Closer
sense. They don't
to-
care about money here. I'll let them know about the
But they
coffers.
know that foreigners do.
Yeah, I'll,
Well, what would you propose, Cebu?
Well, if they do not care, all the more reason for us to take it off their hands.
I'm thinking the best way for us to figure out the mysteries is to get access. And the best way to do that is to get on their good side.
Ugh.
Seems like we're already on their good side. That's why the captain asked us to
It's
help.
going good. I'm
Yeah, but they
a
wouldn't let me
player,
cross
so and
the
I'm
bridge.
a grumpy
There's something going on
gnome
there.
rogue, and
Fortress.
my party
The
is
bridge?
idiots.
Yep.
They like to bathe. This town we're in
Towards the
is
cathedral,
too
you
damn
mean?
good, too damn clean,
Indeed.
and I'm
I
not
do.
liking it, and they're not listening to me.
Figure
Oh,
if we're gonna
yes.
get access
So yeah,
to
my
it,
picture got changed to Oscar the
we're gonna have to
Grouch.
play along.
Hmm.
Get in their good graces.
They did mention that's where their cleaners are coming from. I wonder what's in there.
Yeah, I'll let them know what happened with me. Yeah, one of the damn things tried to incinerate me last night.
Oh, Cebu, we told you to stay out of the street.
You should have seen what
It's
the
very
one did to,
dangerous.
that little critter that it caught. It ripped it to shreds and like devoured it.
Oh,
Ah, they have pest control. That's why they're so clean.
wow. I wonder what powers those things. They always talk about this Peacebringer, but I have not seen this person or whatever it is that they claim.
Do we know where he
No.
lives?
They mention that he's up in the cathedral. I think that's the same place that Anathul was talking about.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to try to find out. But they wouldn't let me cross the bridge.
Well,
All right, that
maybe
got
we
my
should
interest.
continue with your idea.
Yeah. So, which way is the bridge, Anathul?
Near the bathhouses.
Northeast section of town.
Because I'm going to
You
go.
can't miss it. It kind of looms over everything.
All right.
Across the river.
Well, if you have him point me that direction, I'm going to go check that out and see what I see coming across the bridge. Is there ways to make it past the guards? Yeah, I'm going to go do that.
Oh, Zebu, be careful. Don't get swept up again. And I think we're going to be at the tavern, right?
So y'all are right at the doorway.
Yeah.
Yes, we have to
Yes.
meet here after lunch, and then we head out.
Yes,
So if we
come
have
back
anything to
soon.
Do
do-
you have time to go scout, or what time is it now?
It's getting close to lunchtime. Y'all didn't get a early start, and you spent most of the day running to the bathhouse and cleaning beards and other, and then making your way
Oh.
back. So,
Beard
Talking to
loofah.
children.
Well, Zebu.
so
What time were
y'all
y'all
fairly
supposed to
busy.
go? What time were they supposed to go do the deal?
The guard captain told them that they'd be leaving about lunchtime. So you got a
Yes.
little bit of time. You can wander off. Will you make it back in time? We will.
At the
Zebu,
mention
it's
of
almost
lunch,
time to go.
at the mention of lunch, you hear Grundy's belly growl.
I'll pick it.
Oh,
Get a
dear.
date, and I said, stick a date in your mouth and shove it at him. I'll just follow. I'll stick with y'all for the moment, but I'm gonna go check it out later.
Okay.
just something
yes,
wrong
we need to
here.
go back and meet with the captain. Let's see where we're headed off to.
All right,
Alright.
fine.
The rest of you move in and rejoin the rest of the
place.
group there at the tavern, and I'm assuming you all gather at the table with the guard
With what now?
with the guard captain. Do y'all all go over and rejoin?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Boo.
wave to them. We're back and we're fresh.
Yes, we are squeaky clean.
Welcome back.
We,
Squeaky's not
I make you-
clean.
I like you silky smooth.
We smell nice and we're all scrubbed up.
The captain greets y'all. Ah, did you enjoy the Crystal Rose? It was very nice, yeah?
Yes, it was wonderful.
It was nice, unexpected. I did not know everyone bathed together like that, but it was
well,
okay.
There are other bathhouses that are for the shy ones, but they are not as good as the Crystal.
Good to know.
Oh my gosh.
I will look to Fiona and ask her if she's got a dagger.
A dagger.
And Matt, they got anybody? They got
I
a
don't.
Zywander group, Grim Perilous. They got
Do you need
anybody
a dagger,
code that
Grundy?
into Fantasy Grounds yet? Any progress
I have
on
a couple
that
of daggers.
with the rule book?
I was just needing somebody to, maybe take a little bit off the bottom of my beard here. Get a little long.
Oh yes, come here. I make you silky smooth.
Get on it,
Let
man!
me produce flame.
Are they gone now, or are
A
they just
very
they just
eager
locked
Yenro
in on
jumps
everything
up
else
with
right now?
two
in the
daggers,
books
one
and
in each
releasing the
hand, coming
material.
towards your beard, and Anethil gets all excited, comes with a globe of fire and levitated in front of his. Who do you want to trim your beard?
I have a rapier.
I
I just have to be
will-
really precise.
I have a dagger here if you'd need one, Grundle.
I'm good at this, I promise.
I will grab my beard about halfway up to where it's my hand is at, in a big bunch, and I say just cut right below the hand and be careful.
Who are you telling this to?
Yenril.
All right, Yenro,
Oh, God.
where do you cut him?
Oh no!
Oh, it was almost really, really bad.
How
I
much
think a
do you
critical
get?
one would be the critical
Oh,
one would have
General's
been like
not a good
above the
barber.
hand.
As you say, that's awfully low. Actually, you probably trim it right above his fist. You said above the fist, right?
Oh gosh.
I shake my head. I would have done a better job.
Yes, but burning hair smells really bad.
Yeah, that's right. You're gonna get
How
rotten
much
fruit
of the
thrown at you,
beard
pal.
did you lose?
That's right.
Barbecue would cover it up, though.
Probably about like belly button height
Oh,
now.
20.
I'd say probably a good
Brrr.
2 or 3 inches more than he wanted, but
Yeah, I had it so that it was just at waist, where my hand was at the waist of the beard, so it would have been below the hand. But if it cut above the hand, it'd be belly button height.
So it's not a beard anymore, it's a chin stash.
giggity,
No, it's still
giggity.
pretty long.
You see, the guard captain was rubbing his own beard, and he looks at Yinro and is like, I do not think I want mine shaved after. He reaches into a pouch, though, and he pulls out a map and unrolls it on the table for you. He goes, here, we are at the city here, and he kind of points. We will meet our enemy here. And he kind of takes his finger and traces over there. There are many caves here, but we have found which one they are using. And then when we are done, I will take you to meet the commander of our allies. They will be having the battle about here.
During the whole map thing, I'm braiding what's left of my beard.
Honey, take a good look at this map. It doesn't look at all similar to the one that I've got a favorite.
Nope, none of the landmarks seem similar to the
Nah, it's
one,
alright.
the
Yeah,
crude map of
I won't
Faerun
run
you
roll
have.
20, but Matt's going to actually
Whoa,
run it
this-
on
Pointing at all
the.
the other places.
He's a roll 20 guy, but he's going to run the
Ooh,
alien
what is
stuff
this?
like
What
he
is this
ran.
Oasis of Life?
He's
In the village with the old ones. Is it
set it
Oasis
up,
of
I
Sand?
think, for
These all look interesting. We should go.
Friday night. They're going to
Yeah.
stream it on YouTube, on
Well,
our YouTube channel.
the Oasis of Life is very nice. There are
So,
the people there are. They are very nice,
he
but they
liked,
are strange.
he did.
But you will
I
like
sent him
the
your
big
video,
trade
but I don't know if you got a
caravans
chance
meet
to watch
there,
it.
and
But
he
he
points
liked
to
it.
this like area marked on the map that's
the
kind of
gameplay that released,
discolored.
so he did it in roll
we have
20.
great festivals.
Matt's
and
going
big
to Matt
trade.
Casey Rift, one
he
of the
goes,
partners in the
Oasis
Wizards.
said, "Oh, do not go there.
He's got a roll 20
That is the
account,
village
so
where the sinners once
he's gonna.
were.
I think
But
he's
they were
going to.
driven out
I'll
when
send you a link for it. They're going to post
they
YouTube.
broke the.
Because I'm tying up the
What is
Twitch
this?
channel
They
all
break
month
again?
between my stuff and the Halloween.
They revolted
that we're
against the
running,
Peacebringers'
and
glory.
Lost Minds.
They
And then
shouted all
they've
kinds
got,
of nonsense and began
Stephen
attacking our
Radin
caravans.
McFarlane,
They even
he's
tried to
gonna run
attack
a,
the city once.
Pathfinder 2 game
Unfortunately,
for the group
well, the
Wednesday night
Peacebringers'
while
wrath
I'm
was
streaming
delivered
the
upon them.
Halloween stuff. They're going to be playing it and recording it just to show it for.
Are those
and
the ones that
give it out to
came?
Patreons for a while
with-
before we post it on YouTube. But he's going to actually be the DM running it.
Sorry, you
so it's
kind of cut
cool.
out.
Are they the ones that came when we ran into you?
Ah, yes, that is what's left of them. Well, some of them.
Oh, sorry, got a map here.
Oh.
Oops. Let's see what we got here.
What is this? Bones of the land.
Ah, yes, we have allies there. That is where the Dranaku live. He kind of glances a little bit at Grundle.
I'm not a Pathfinder
And,
guy. I'm not even going to worry about it. So I've never.
And Ethel,
gotten
you'll remember
into it,
when you
so-
heard that word before,
There's plenty of other rule
you were
sets to learn,
mind reading people
so-
all the time, and you got the
But I did a little Cthulhu last night for
image
the
of basically
Halloween deal, and I'm going to learn more of that. I'm going to work that more. Interception.
Okay.
Sorry, Steeler game's on, so I'm watching it too.
And what's this over here? It looks like a volcano.
Oh, the old Forge of the Gods, yes. It is said that long ago the gods made many great things there. In fact, some legends say that where the
So
cleaners were
it's the
but a
Cthulhu
dragon is
mythos
taking
for
roots
5e.
there.
It's Peterson's
It
addendum.
mostly
He
stays
basically
away,
wrote a whole
so
book.
as long as it stays away,
you
we are
know,
good.
with
I would much rather
rules,
not deal with it.
add-ons, monsters,
dragon.
gods,
See what I'm like,
spells, and the dread factors and how to
think it's
roll
friendly.
insanity and all that. And
Come
so
on,
I've
Zach.
started. I've got some of it
a
coded in
dragon
Fantasy
like
Grounds and having them
this. She pulls out her line. She has
slowly
an
rolling on the
engraving
tables.
of a dragon
And we'll
right
run
on.
it on the Wednesday night
don't you
channel
have
too when
a
I'm running
Chinese
the
dragon
Halloween
on
on
that
Wizards. So
I don't
Yeah.
know actually.
It's
I
not-
thought
it's
the
not coded
image.
for Fantasy
Yes, I
Grounds
think the
either,
image
so
had like a Chinese
the
style.
tables were easy to put in. so
The
I just gotta
guard
read it, keep
captain
up on it.
shakes his head.
But,
No, it's
yeah,
a
it's
big
cool. I just
red
need to learn
beast.
it. But they've got
he
it all
is
for
not
Fantasy
friendly.
Grounds. I
He
just
has killed many who go near.
possibly will
Oh, why?
between it or DCC.
He
like,
chuckles.
just
Who
when I
knows
can
the minds
put
of
in the
these
time
beasts?
to learn
But
it
he
all.
is very strong, and so as long as he stays there and we stay here, we are fine.
Maybe we should find out.
The guard captain kind of gives a, if I would not stop you, but I would not recommend it. And I definitely will not be going with you. I am a brave man in my own ways, but
Dude.
not against such.
It was fun running that funnel with the map.
How much
for
would I
the,
know about
the
Red Dragon?
quintessential dungeon?
You
So,
can give me a
I've got a couple of
history
modules
or
that they
arcana
released
check.
on Fantasy Grounds, and the funnel.
All right.
Or a nature
It's
even.
just you got a lot of PCs. You got
Whichever you want.
on the
Let's go
board.
with history.
4 per player. You run 4
Yes,
players. You
another
got 16
one.
PCs, and your
Oh,
maps are pretty crazy.
You heard dragons
But
are
it's
big
fun.
lizards.
So, and it's straight up rolls. You take no modifications.
lizard.
You know, it's
Gotcha.
good. I like it. So, and I bought the new rule book too while I was at Gen Con. So, yeah, you're supposed to, and it gives you, and you get leeway to kill PCs. So, hey, you can't go wrong. You can't feel guilty.
So anybody doing anything? You're just waiting for it to be time to go.
Yeah, I'm just sticking
I'm
behind
basically
Fiona.
waiting for me time to go.
There it is.
I am waiting for time to go and eating some more lamb and.
They give you plenty of kebabs. You come out, kind of a shawarma style sliced meats are brought to you, and again, food and drink, and no real question of how you're gonna pay or who's gonna pay. Or
It's just wrong. No one pays for
You're
shit.
so very, very kind and delicious. But are you sure we don't have to pay for any of this?
It's wrong.
no, you are helping us. You serve the Peacebringer. Besides, the Peacebringer provides all. You are well taken care.
Nice.
Well, I'm ready to head out anytime.
Yes, when do we leave?
The captain waits and or starts getting y'all together, guides y'all down to the entrance of the city, where there are camels, and y'all are more than welcome to hop up and ride off. Anybody have problems with camels? We have a Conan the Barbarian moment. You can get spit at and have to sucker punch a camel.
Grundle
I
will look at it and. What is this beast?
What in the blazes is this thing?
The captain walks up and pats one on the hump. You have not seen camels? They are excellent. They will get us there in no time. Just be careful of the spit.
It
How
looks a
do
little
you
sick.
ride
It's got a
these?
big old hump on its back. Maybe I can heal it.
This is the way they are supposed to look. Do you not have camels? They are like horses, but babe, do better on these soft.
How does one get on that? Where does one get on?
You see the captain put a foot into a stirrup and just swing himself kind of well practiced onto
If you're still watching,
like
I still get
so?
asked. I'm still getting asked.
I will
about
also
partner and
attempt
all that. It's
that.
you have stirred up the pot, my friend, in a good way.
luck.
Just so you know,
As you
it's kind
say,
of funny.
give me an acrobatics
So-
check. You're a little short for.
Yep. That was what I was hoping for. Yes! I rolled a 7!
You kind of take a hop and you try to get your foot in the stirrup and you miss it and fall flat on your.
Oh, Randall.
Mm.
Randall, do you need assistance? Maybe.
Uh,
I will
Now
stand
you're
up,
not
look
going
at her,
out
and I'll
to
try
Game
it
Hole,
again.
are you?
Push him up there, maybe.
So you want to give him the help action, you can get the advantage on your check.
It's like, here you go, Grundle.
I happen to be like a 240-pound dwarf.
Oh, basically, she gets down and kind of stretches the stirrup and holds it in place. You manage to, with a hop, get your boot in there, and you're scrambling. You're more climbing up on this thing than swinging into. The captain does notice this and kind of chuckles. Ah, my bad. And you see him looking around for like a crate or something for Cebu to use.
Yep.
As I'm getting up, watch the fingers, they're not supposed to go there.
I'll help Cebu up.
Cebu, while the captain's got his back turned, Fiona offers to pick you up, put you on the camel. Do you
Yeah, I'll let her.
He smells a little less terrible
Barely.
somehow than
Barely.
earlier.
Compared to the camels, probably.
Yeah, right.
Fiona picks up Cebu and just kind of plops him down in the saddle, and then you see her wiping her hands on the camel, like,
I'm just petting the camel. They're so nice.
Thank you.
Well, let's try hopping on one of these. There's enough for everybody?
Yes. And the normal-sized people are fine, just the shorties.
These
Who you call Shorty? Shorty.
I ain't call nobody shorty. I'm not there, sir. I'm a voice in the sky. Alright. Y'all can mount up, and the captain will lead y'all out to the city. Start heading you along the sands. Somebody give me a percentile on the see how
Anybody
your
but
trip
Gary.
goes.
I was gonna say I'll let somebody else roll these.
Oh, okay.
Are
That does
we all
not
supposed to? I
sound
see
good.
everybody rolling. Is
No,
everybody
just-
doing it?
Oh,
Just one. It's a race to see who gives the worst roll.
Race to decide the fate.
All right. Let's get y'all a battle map, just so we'll see how this goes.
Is it a grassland with a mound on it?
No, y'all do not get a grassland with a mound.
it's a desert with a mound.
It's just a mound. Multiple mounds.
Let me clear off some of these older NPCs that we don't need. All right, the captain is leading y'all across the desert. Y'all can be in whichever order you would.
So we're crossing the desert on a camel with no name.
Yes, sir. And
Oh.
up ahead, you see it almost looks like a mirage at first. And there's definitely a figure in the sand. Let me get this on the map. Where'd it go? There.
Oh, what is that?
And what y'all will see is coming out of the basically heat waves in the sand is a creature approaching you that looks like this.
Oh,
Oh, what?
that's a cool picture.
And the guard captain will kind of rein in his camel, and you're like, hear him yelling, "Quick! Someone give me a water!"
Give
Does
you a
anybody
what?
have a water
Give me
skin?
what?
A water skin?
Oh, I've got two, so I'll hand one over. I'm trying to
Anadol
remember
rides
again.
up and hands it over, and the captain, you see him pull the basically the cork out of it almost all the way, and then he hurls it to, let me get you a little marker, about there, and you see this thing take off in a dead sprint, and it just whips up a huge amount of sand as it starts sucking in all this moisture, and the captain's like, quickly, if we are fast, we can get past it. Would y'all like to follow the captain and avoid this, or?
Absolutely.
He knows what he's doing.
That's
Oh,
not taking his word
Captain,
for it.
what is that?
Ah, it is one of the cursed ones.
Cursed ones?
How did
Yes.
they become cursed?
Many different ways. They broke one of the old tribal rules, perhaps. It is a horrible curse. They wander the desert forever, seeking an endless. They're cursed with thirst. They will always wander. They will never be satisfied.
Oh dear. Well,
Can these things be destroyed?
They can be destroyed, but it is normally far more effort than it is worth. As long as you are quick and smart, you can avoid them.
are there many of them out here?
The desert holds many dangers.
Yes, like tentacles.
All right.
Mimics.
I silently berate myself for only bringing 2 water skins.
Well, you at least brought some. I ain't got none.
I wish I would have brought one.
Yeah.
I have to say, you're now down to 1 water skin. And did the rest of y'all bring any water or pick anything up? I don't think y'all
I have a
restocked
water
before
skin.
leaving, did-
I've got water
I don't
skins,
Okay.
I don't have
I
any.
do not.
Yeah, me
But-
neither.
but I could also
I have
create
one.
10 gallons of water.
Well, you've got 2 of your party. They're going to be real thirsty before too long.
The bards, they gonna be thirsty.
Sucks to be them.
I have a
When aren't
vial.
bards thirsty? I think that's perfume row if you had the diplomats back.
The vial of perfume.
Yes, my cologne.
If y'all
I got
aren't
flasks of
going to
oil.
engage the creature, it has basically it's focusing on sucking up that dryness, and y'all can move.
Yeah, I'm thinking we should avoid this guy if Captain Sala thinks it's more trouble than it's worth. Trust our guide.
Yes. There's a lot about the sandy place I don't.
It is very dangerous if you do not know how to travel out here. It is good I am with you, yeah?
Yes. What do
Yeah.
you recommend to take with while traveling out here in this desert?
The basics, food, water, perhaps a shelter if you get lost out here too long. These sands can be hard, and the nights get so.
Oh, they get cold.
Ah, yes, the desert is hot during the day and very cold at night.
I really should have coded my turn undead.
Alright. So y'all can continue traveling, and you will
Yes.
make it to this ridge line where you were met up with a half a dozen other soldiers, similar to the ones you saw Sahala with when y'all were first. And he basically instructs that these 6 are going to go the long way around and come through the back entrance of this cave network, and we're going to give them about an hour, and then they will head in, or y'all will head in. Does
Okay.
anybody have any comments? Any last minute preparation?
Yes. Maybe get some water, and if they have any slingshot bullets.
Yes, if they have an extra water skin, I guess that'd be pretty good.
Yes, please.
The captain looks over at you. Well, I only have the one. I can share. We will have to ration, but perhaps we will find some more water inside. After all, we need to make sure there are no supplies left, if you get my...
Well,
Of course.
could you
we take them to the
maybe
top.
well, I would love to have a map of this place. Would you be able to give me one of those?
Give me a persuasion roll.
Ooh.
He kind of looks at you and gives you a wink. I only have the one, but I know my way around here well enough. I will replace it when we get home. And he gives you the same map he showed y'all.
Oh, thank you.
Alright.
I will add that in there.
you guys can give me one final percentile roll. See how your hour-long wait. Oh,
Everyone or just somebody?
Oh my gosh.
It's normally the first one. It's whoever. It's a race. You put your faith in whoever's the fastest, and you just hope they're the right one. All right, you actually passed the hour. The captain shares out his water with the two of you who don't. The rest of y'all are able to drink your fill, have a light snack, and the captain kind of looks up at the sky and tells you, "Oh, it's about time. We should go. The rest will be in place." And he starts leading you into a cave. You guys can position yourself in the bottom right-hand corner wherever you would like, in your order that you came in. And let me
It's still
get the
loading.
captain on here. Oh, my bad. Did I not have this one set to preload?
Aha! There's the corner.
And we need... That's weird. It didn't drop him on there like I wanted.
I'm over here.
Alright. Alright. What would y'all like to do? Captain has led y'all in.
Arkin.
Oh. Still loading for you. Anybody else still... Is it loaded for anybody, or...?
I can see it.
I
Okay.
am still gray, so. Oh,
Look
there
to the
it is.
bottom corner. There's
Yep,
a little
I got it.
But is it dark
there it
in
is.
here?
At the entrance right now, it is... you've got the light
Yes.
coming from the outside.
Emiko cannot see in the dark.
Well, that might be a problem. It looks like it
But
gets
I,
darker up ahead.
I do have, let's see. I will take one of my sling bullets and... Or actually, no, never mind. She has a necklace.
That's, I was
I
just
go
gonna
ahead.
let you
I
do
go
that.
look.
Light.
I go look. Y'all stay here.
She'll touch it and cast light on her necklace so she can...
All right, Cebu,
My
give me
curse, my
a...
dark vision is ruined.
And should have done one
give me a
already
stealth
for
in
you.
the tower. Oh, you did? Let me look at... Oh, there it is. Sorry, I'm 8 million rolls.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. Yep.
You go creeping up. Move yourself along.
All right,
Oh.
he's
Fiona,
taking the
can
lead
you
there.
see in the dark?
I can.
Be quiet then. Wait. I go
Say,
ahead.
Fiona, drop me a... Or are you going up ahead, Cebu, or are you following along with them, Fiona?
I want to follow along.
All right, drop me a
Behind
stealth
him,
in the tower.
Oh, tower.
Well, if she make noise, I tell her go, shh. You too
Okay.
loud.
Okay.
Fiona moves quite silently beside you, Cebu. You kind of kick a few rocks and stuff as...
Are you
Fiona,
telling me
you're
that
pretty
she's
sure
quieter
you're
than me? Is
quieter
what you're
than
saying?
him.
It's.
Now I'm shushing him.
Are we rolling stealth in the tower to see if we're being...
What we see.
All right, you can give me a perception check. You can too as well, Fiona, since you're up there with them.
Son of a bitch.
Well,
Oh
y'all
my
see that there is a ridge on the southern end of the cave. There's a drop-down area where there is kind of, you see some crates and barrels up. And that's all you see.
I've been rolling ones. Gary, this is Gary's fault. The very first roll on the table was his one, and it's jinxed the rest of the night. I'll look up
Actually,
at Fiona. What you see?
Actually, Duff, it was a -1.
Your fault,
That
pal.
was a -1. Yes, you rolled a negative. I'm going to stay behind because it seems like everyone else can see in the dark except for me.
Well, Cebu, you're in the lead. you're commanding this expedition. Do you go back to the others? Do you continue forward?
Hell no, I'm going forward. I tell Fiona,
Alright,
I was going to
you,
tell Fiona to take the other side.
That's a ridge, so you're looking down on a lower section. You can see some crates and boxes and lots of supplies piled.
Anybody moving about? Any tracks? Anything else? Look up in the sky.
There's
and see what's
a
above my
path
head.
and there's a path in the thing where you can see where they walk around the path and then deeper into the you can see sand's basically kind of been shuffled through a lot.
Tells Fiona, stick close to the wall.
That's what I'm doing.
Go to the other side, though. How far down is it?
It's probably about 15-foot drop if you want to drop from there. It gets less steep as you go along the ridge towards the bottom. But you're at basically the steepest area right now.
Drop down on the crate?
Yes, you could drop down in the crate, but it'd be a 15-foot drop.
What do you need from me, then?
You could just drop down and give an acrobatics. Oh yeah. Well, say you can tumble down and plop down on the crate. You can give me another perception. All right, let me check something real quick. As you land down, you land on this crate, and you'll turn back, and you see that actually the ridgeline kind of concaves in, and there was a hidden area, and there is a whole bunch of people underneath there. Let me start showing you.
Like a cubby hole?
Basically, there was like an undercubby behind these crates where there are some bandits hanging out, waiting to ambush y'all. And you've landed right in the middle of them.
Yippee!
Oh boy.
They haven't noticed you yet. They're mostly focusing on the basically the left end area where they're expecting y'all to come down. But now you're gonna have issues getting out of here. Fiona, you watched your friend drop down. He disappears below you. What would you like to be doing?
I don't see anything down there.
Give me another perception check. Oh yes. You glance down and you starting to see shadows along the wall as you move along closer. You even spot Cebu over there, kind of on top of some crates. There's two guys, one right on each side of him. They haven't noticed he's right next to them yet. You figure there's about 6 of them waiting to ambush y'all.
I just kind of shrug I look up at her and just go, shrug my shoulders.
I look over to the others in the hall, and then I point down into the pit thing. I pull out my rapier, and then I just fall down with it, just stabbing down at the person who's like right underneath me.
Oh.
All right.
Okay,
You
I
give
signal to the rest of the companions what Fiona's shown me, and she just dives headlong in there.
So you can give me a attack roll against Bandit 2 and then an acrobatics check.
I'm going to try to hide when I get a chance.
Okay. Oh, you drop down and you can go ahead and roll your damage on them. You catch this guy right in the the shoulder in between the collarbone and his neck. But it kind of deflects off the bone and gives a deep cut, and you land gracefully in front of him. So we'll dump you right there, and you can all give me initiative. As you hear a cry of pain.
Oh my gosh. Oh Lord.
Squeaky's in my pouch. I'm not worried about him.
Yeah, so it's fine. The guard captain was bringing up the rear, and when you motion and he hears a cry, it has begun! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He rushes forward, weapon in hand. Yinril?
I guess I'll get up to here. And then
You're not going to be able to see any of them because they're all basically on a ridge line down below. So you either have to go around or get right on the edge and look down.
It's a cube. Can I cast it at the ridge line?
Sure.
Would that actually get any of them?
No.
I mean, it's
Cyber.
3-dimensional.
It's a
That was last
three-dimension-
night.
Yeah, well, it's a 20 foot by. I'm guessing it goes up and down, so it's more than long enough. So yeah, you can hit all.
Were you watching
or all
last night,
the
Simon? I didn't
five
see
that
you
you got
on.
there.
I apologize. I didn't catch that. If you were watching,
Okay.
it's up on YouTube. The Halloween Spooktacular
That's very
episode
fire.
1.
Fiona, Cebu, as you're watching, everyone is coded. And what color is your fairy fire?
Violet.
A brilliant violet light washes over the bandits, the crates, the
It's up
very
on YouTube.
ground
Check it out.
itself has this
Good-
kind
good
of
first session.
luminescent glow.
So we run it again Wednesday night on the Wizards of the Couch channel.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's right,
It
Jeff.
casts a glow
Ooh,
on
squeaky!
the
Don't hurt
area,
my
lighting
squeaky.
it up in a unearthly hue. Fiona, you have surprised this guy. He looks up
we're gonna
in
win finally.
pain and shock at you.
Yes! Get off the schneid.
So you land perfectly in front of him.
I'm going to hit him again with green flame.
That's
blade.
right, Giacomo.
All right. Oh,
The bee.
you get a
The bee jersey. It's been jinxed for a
perfect
while.
shot. Catch him right in
Last
the
season,
Adam's
and a
apple.
few of the
with
games I've
the
been
tip
wearing
of
it,
the
and
rapier.
I keep losing. So
Flames dancing down. It leaps
Yeah.
for him and to
thanks for the follow,
Who are you
Zero.
gonna dump it
Welcome
on?
to the
7 or
Rejects.
7.
You're catching me as a player on a
I
very
think I
rare
coded that
show.
for you, didn't I?
On a few for
Thanks.
Mondays
Perfect.
for a while. I'll be a player on the channel
these
here.
green flames licking
But
around
we'll be
this
back tomorrow
man
night
and
for
the rapier
Dungeon
pierces
of the
his
Mad
throat and
Mage.
kind of
Same
arc
time,
from there
7:30.
and land on poor Bandit 7. He lets out a yelp and swats at the flame.
Oh, hey man, now you guys are gonna have to deal with some madness.
I'm making them all burn.
But
Burn them all.
Wednesday night we'll be on the Wizards of the Couch channel,
let's
running some
do
players
quick
through the
7,
Haunt series
get
like we
you
did
just
last
set on
night
fire,
on
turns,
Praise the Rejects.
and
Thursday night
takes a
running
hit at
Dragon
you.
Heist.
He brings a scimitar
And Friday
around.
night,
and
Lost Minds of
manages to
Fandelver on
rapier
the
up
Wizards
in
of the
time.
Couch channel. I'm
Flick your wrist
streaming
and you send the
6
blade
nights a
wide.
week right now,
Give him
folks.
a
I don't know what I'm
confident
thinking
grin. Nope, that thing's not here. Y'all avoid it.
until Gamehole Con, and then I'm going to Jeff. I'm going to drink
this
heavily
one-
because I'm going to be taking a break.
Levels a crossbow at poor.
For some dumb reason, I decided to stream
Oh.
6 nights a week. All right, we won. Yes.
You hear the click of a crossbow, feel a sharp pain in your shoulder. You look down, there's a bolt stick. Squeaky's with Cebu. Cebu? They haven't noticed you yet.
Okay, so if they haven't noticed me, am I able to sneak up on one?
You want to get the drop? You're basically right above them. You're sitting on the crate that they were hiding behind.
Oh well, then
You
we're
could,
just
you
gonna
could definitely get a drop on them.
then we're gonna use an unknown term that most people will not have heard, and it's called banzai. And we will draw out. We'll do my little short sword and leap right on top of bandit number 6.
All right. Can give me a dex check as you do this and attack roll. Or I'm sorry, acrobatics and attack roll,
Oh,
similar
it's
to what Fiona did.
acrobatics, yeah.
Cebu lands right on this. He's got 1 foot on each of this poor man's shoulders.
Do
Guy
I
twists
have
and turns.
advantage on the attack?
Yes, you got the drop on him. I'll give you advantage. Oh, spinning and knocking over. There's a
Hold
loud
on,
crash
hold
as he
on.
pushes the.
Somehow I have myself targeted. Let me turn that off.
You still, I'm pretty sure 22 hits him.
I'm just making sure. All right, so let me get that. And,
Don't forget your sneak attack, sir.
Oh,
Do I need to build that for you? I think we already built it.
oh, I've already done it. Yes, sir. And then here we go.
Ah! Cebu's doing a balancing act right on this poor bandit, brings down his short sword and catches this guy in the eye. You hear a
I didn't kill him,
howling
though.
cry of pain. There's blood gushing everywhere, and you're currently riding on his...
But I
Anything
have
else would you
cunning
like to
action,
Yes, you do.
and I am going to disengage. And what movement have I done so far?
I'd say just 5 feet.
How about if I hop over the other crate and hop down, pinning myself
Okay.
back there? Yeah. So coming at him.
I
so
think Squeaky should take an up attack.
I disengaged, my friend. Cunning action. So
Right, but your mouse didn't disengage.
Shush, he's in his pouch. And yeah, I'm gonna put my back up against that wall and prepare for who comes at me. Yep. There we go.
Alrighty. Imako. You hear cries of pain and the gurgle of a death cry in there. Anadul
I
screaming,
am
yes,
an
burn
angry,
them, burn
dirty
them!
Oh dear.
urchin gnome rogue. I hate baths.
Is that just
They
me,
keep
or
making me
did
try to take
everyone just
baths,
go
and
into
I hate 'em.
robot mode?
My name is
I think
Sibo
you
Poplock.
are.
I
man.
like to break locks.
Joseph turned into a robot.
I do that sometimes. I'm a transformer.
Good to see
I don't know
everybody.
what you said.
Mimicking
Oh, I-
guys.
Y'all missed
Basically
last
said
night.
that,
We had a
you hear lots
great
of
session.
Screaming
Sunday
coming
nights.
from inside the
We're running
cave
the
up
Haunt
ahead, and
series
Anadul standing
on
there
this
screaming,
channel
"Burn
with a
it,
bunch
burn
of
it!"
streamer channels.
Oh dear. Let's
And
go
we will
over
be running the same series on Wednesday nights on Wizards of the
let me
Couch
see how much can
at
I
7
move.
o'clock.
I'm
Tomorrow
not
night
an
we'll
elf
be back
for
here
once.
for Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and Thursday night
30.
Dragon Heist.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Friday
there's only
night, Lost
2
Minds
races
on
that
Wizards.
have
We're just
25
busy.
movement speed. That's
But-
3 races.
Y'all
Gnome,
missed it.
halfling,
I
and
posted
dwarf.
the YouTube set. This
She's used to play
last
the
sessions up
35
on
from
YouTube.
Without.
It was a great
Yes.
session.
So, do I see them doing stuff?
Yeah, we need
the
to
only
be-
one you
it's
might
been a few
see
weeks,
is
hasn't it,
Bandit
Jeff?
7.
Friday
He's at
night.
the lowest part of the ridge. Everyone else is basically undercover.
That's fine.
You'd have
Oh, we're
to
almost
step
done.
to
We're
the
wrapping here in a
edge
second.
forward one. You could look down on them then.
No, because she's gonna do a jiggly.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds sexy.
What? Oh.
Now, you know Cebu's down there
Hey,
somewhere, but you don't see
Niblet.
him.
Shush.
Yeah, she doesn't know where they went.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
Cebu. I mean, Niblet. Come
Oh,
here.
well, maybe she knows.
Come here. Hey.
But she knows that there's
Okay.
bad guys down there. And bad guys need to stop being bad guys.
Yeah,
So
it's
Jigglypuff,
all right. Time to play.
which let me remember what I'm doing here.
And I'm ready for y'all to get going on Josh's deal 1st of November. We'll be streaming
I
Josh.
think because sleep's not
Mech
good,
45 will be streaming Wednesday nights here on the
5D8 or something
channel.
like that.
Starting
I
November.
say,
5D8.
The new group running
Yes,
his
give me
Tales of the
5d8
Sanguine
and I
Isles.
start from the lowest
his
and
homebrew.
work our way up.
So, and now we've got Joseph here streaming this
All right,
on
19.
Monday nights, but I'm playing.
So
Just be good to be a player for a while.
This one is the lowest. Let me
Slowly getting a few extra
get unconscious.
shows going on where I can have other people running them.
It.
I'll work
there
on
it is.
some
You
other
can use
programming
my
changes
effect in
for us
there.
and Wizards.
And let's see. So you're gonna get one more. We'll just pick
Ouch.
Dex winning thing. So 2 of them just kind of collapse. The guy in front of you, Fiona, you see his eyes kind of flutter for a moment, and then he just slumps over this barrel. And then the bandit that was the other one that was next to Cebu originally slumps over. And that's it.
Oh, good.
You got
Nico turned over to.
You use random help.
Also, Squeaky sleeps too.
Hey, leave Squeak alone.
Fair enough.
He's
You've
in his
got it out
pouch.
of his
There.
mouth.
Squeaky falls asleep in your pouch.
I'll turn to Captain Sahala and let him. I think I got a few of them to sleep. Maybe we can get one for more information, Captain.
The captain. No, we do not need more information. We are here to rid this den of evil. There are to be no survivors.
Oh, Captain, that's so harsh.
But we get the information first.
There will be others for information. Our job here is to make sure there is nothing for them to return.
I don't think I can move anymore. No, I can't.
This poor guy is asleep. This guy knows something hopped over. Comes around here.
Wait, that one's
He's-
asleep.
He's asleep.
Incapacitated.
He's
Oh,
asleep.
sorry. Yes, sorry. That's.
I
the
don't
sleep
think so,
guy.
Mr. GM. He's asleep.
He's a sleepy
And-
boy.
Grundle.
Yay! I get to move.
Oh, that's a 3.
And that's about as far as I can move. See, do I want to do anything? Can't see anybody.
You can go ahead and give me a perception check. You might catch the one guy Fiona's locked in combat with. Like I said, he's at the low end of the ridge with the angle you've got. Y'all might. Oh yeah, we'll say you get. You can see a shadowy figure she's locked in combat with.
Okay. And that is Bandito 7.
Number 7, yeah.
All right. I will take the Warhammer and smash it on the shield. It looks like he failed that.
Correct.
So he takes this.
Ah, Fiona, the guy takes a swing at you, swat his weapon away, and then suddenly grabs his head. You can see this look of agony, and then he pulls his hand away, and there's blood coming out of his ears, and then he kind of collapses forward on the barrel.
Right, come dashing in. Leave one for me! 10, 25. Right, I got line of sight on 5 or 8.
You got line of sight on pretty much all of them. You're looking down now that their positions are exposed.
All right, produce flame. I hurl a ball of fire at number 5. Ooh, opportunity attack.
I should say, what? Number 5? Why
Yeah.
is it doing that?
It's because one of his push to talk is probably
Ah,
yeah.
go ahead and roll it again. It should keep it from doing that. That's. I don't know. It's
Okay.
supposed to be. You're doing. Is that a ranged attack or a save? Let me look.
It's
Because I thought it was a
ranged attack.
save.
It's
I
a
got
ranged
plus
attack.
5.
Oh, okay. Yes, then you're getting advantage from the fairy fire. My bad. I thought it was a
Oh,
save.
it's
That's
fairy
why.
fire. That's what it is. Okay, so the 19's a hit. Why did it roll 2 dice?
It rolled as it was critical.
Rolled a critical, yeah. That's
Crit.
like I said. I think it's one. I think his push to talk is something that's because we had that issue before in
I'll
another game.
Fix that.
Oh, you know what? I
And
put
then
these
I'll
on the
try-
hotkey on shift, so maybe that's part of it.
Yes, that is it.
Okay, so just 7 damage. That was the first roll.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
And is that because of a Discord setting push to talk?
I think
No,
that's
it's Fantasy Grounds because you've got your push talk set that way. Fantasy Grounds is detecting the key entries that you're holding down, giving you those rolls. So
Yes,
Oh, I'm not using push to talk though.
but it's because he's also got it on the shift. It's a shift hotbar, which if he's got to hold shift in, it's still going to register.
yeah, it's still going to register it then. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you want to
So
use
I
the
should-
function keys. Yeah.
All right. I'll
Okay.
just do it from here. That's 7 damage.
So Anatol hurls fire down. This man lets out this blood-curdling scream as his flame just lands on his face and kind of moves down his skin, crackles, and oh, he looks horrible.
Ah, that's the keys for those hot bars. I didn't realize they were the function keys. I never knew how to, because I assigned stuff to the bottom. I didn't realize they were actually.
Yeah. Function keys will the function keys, then holding the shift down in the function key, control key down, alt control. There's you've got 5 to 8 different iterations with all the different keys, and then the functions to program all to your heart's desire. So
Yeah, it even changes the chat, like how you type
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Knowing you could do like control shift, I just didn't realize they were the function keys, so I just assumed they never worked because I tried like 1, 2, 3. I never tried the function key.
Yeah, they're
I
function
guess it
keys.
didn't click in my head that it went to 10, 11, and 12.
Who
Anything else,
invited him to
Anatol?
play?
Nope. I moved. I attacked.
I think that
Well,
was you.
he is a scrub, you know.
Hey, I remember joining your Fandelver game as a noob at some point. 4 years.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it?
I've just never known that the function keys activated those.
Yeah, lots of programming opportunities that way for all your strikes, attacks, and things like that.
Oh, Vienna, you take half a step back as his bolt goes right past. Captain will start making his way. 5, 10, 15, 20. See him coming down, trying to get in. Got a long sword in hand. Ginril?
If I come up here, can I see any?
Yeah, you can look down and see him.
Are they considered within
Yeah,
5 feet of me for the disadvantage?
No,
of
they're-
shooting?
They're a good, probably 10 foot down. The ones that are standing, you've got a couple asleep in front of you.
We'll shoot one stink.
Oh, this poor bandit. The one that just fired a bolt at Fiona catches a arrow right in the... Oh. Drops his crossbow and slumps down.
Do I notice that Fiona's taking any damage?
I don't know, Fiona, on a scale of 1 to 22, how do you feel?
I feel about an 8.
I'll use a bonus action to healing word her.
Thank you.
Oh, that arrow that you took earlier, you pull it out and you hear Ymril whisper, his voice comes out of nowhere, and you look down and it's starting to close up, it's not bleeding.
And I take a step away from the edge.
Fiona, what would you like to do?
Coming up to this guy, and I'm gonna stab at him.
Alright. The guy who shot you with the crossbow bolt earlier kind of chunks his crossbow out, trying to throw you off. You don't
He will
even
regret
bother.
this.
Kind of spin away from the crossbow and stab him right in the chest. His armor manages to keep your rapier from going as deep as you would like, but he doesn't look happy. Trickle of blood. And he will draw his own scimitar and try to slash at you. Oh!
God damn it.
It gets you across the arm as you're retreating back. Oh, it catches you right in the joint of your arm. kind of skides up your armor and then catches you right there. Oh, it hurts. You got blood coming down that arm now. Cebu?
That makes me angry.
So you peek around the corner and you see this man slash at Fiona, blood
Yep.
dripping from her arm. She takes steps back. He looks excited and enthralled.
I'm going to run past her, hit that barrel, jumping up, doing another bonsai maneuver, flinging,
All right.
you know, so.
Give me a acrobat. Oh, yes. You do a barrel roll. You're just a spinning ball of filth as you come around, and then you can attack.
So, but it's not advantage on the attack, but I'll still get sneak damage though, right? Or do you
Yeah,
wanna...
she'll get sneak from Fiona.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, they're lit up. That's right, fairy fire. So I didn't even care about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Okay.
He comes in and he bounces off this barrel. He's spinning like Sonic the Hedgehog. He flies into snaps out with the dagger raised, brings it right down and catches this bandit right in the same wound hole as Fiona. The armor already weakened. Your blade goes in deep and you give it a hard twist. Don't touch my leg.
So,
I'm impressed.
you could say that bandit just got DP'd, huh?
Aha.
Aha.
There.
Minus 50 DKP. Fiona? Or not Fiona, sorry. Imiko, what would you like?
I'm going to come over here next to and ask him if he has any rope or manacles.
I do not think so. I'll start digging through my. I don't have a bag. I start digging through my chest.
Yeah, I think we have the exact same stuff. I gave my chest some backpack straps.
No, I do not have anything to tie them.
Do I see anything around here that is like rope?
There's a bunch of barrels and crates. You'd have to go down and start going through them, though.
Because these guys are asleep, right?
Yes, these two are currently asleep.
Okay. Then I will go down there and look around.
I'm
See
a
if I
mean
can't
gnome.
hop down this way.
Alright, and give me an acrobatics. Ooh, you land down and you get 1 foot on it. The barrel kind of starts rocking. You barely manage to keep from falling off.
Woo! Oh, that was close. Oh, I should stay quiet. He's sleeping. What do I see down here?
You can give me an investigation check. Oh, nice.
Okay.
You go through and a lot of it looks like goods you saw transport before. There's dry good foods, some water, some of those kind of jugs of liquids you saw them transporting. Unfortunately, you don't see any rope, though. It all looks to be food stuff.
Well, since there's water skin here, can I take one?
Are you sure you can take some water? It'll be a clay jug of water, though.
Oh, I see.
It's sealed, but it's a clay jug.
Is it very big?
It's about the size of like a beer pitcher.
Oh, I'll take 2.
All right, start shoving shoving those into your chest.
Yes.
All right. Anything else?
In a second, Nibby, we'll be going to walk.
I think that's it. I mean, if I can ask Fiona, it's like, do you have anything that we could use to bind them, maybe?
Bind them?
Well, yes. I mean, they're sleeping. They're not hurting us anymore.
I do have rope.
Do I still have enough to do?
No,
to
you've used up all your actions at this point.
Okay. Well, I'll let Fiona know. We should tie them up and see maybe if there's more of them. I don't think we should be as harsh as Captain Sahala says we should be.
Yeah.
Grundle?
Okay. Let's. All right, so I'm gonna jump onto this box.
Alright, give me an acrobatics.
Okay.
Oh, crap. You
Yep.
go jump, you land on the box, and it teeters forward, and then you face plant. Give me a d6.
Oh boy.
Alright, you take 2 points of damage. I'll type that in for you.
Oh, Grundle.
And... Oh,
Uh-oh.
how does... Is this automatically going to disadvantage it? No. Ooh. And we'll disadvantage them. Alright, so I rolled first for... Imiko, the one next to you, as these barrels go, or boxes go toppling forward and shifting and jostling, he starts shaking his head and moving. Bandit 6 looks like he's still not moving.
Oh dear.
So
Buy
I
a
will
box, I know.
use my rope to tie up Bandit 6.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hands in the tower.
Sleight of hand in the tower. Where's it? There it is.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
And that'll be that.
Alrighty. Anathu, you just watched your dwarf try to jump down, land on this box, and then topple it and several others over. One of these sleeping bandits is starting to rouse himself.
Was that Bandit 4? Because Bandit 6 is still unconscious and...
Yes,
Grundle's
Bandit 6 is
busy
still
tying him up?
unconscious. Yes, sir.
Well, we only need one prisoner, so I hit him with a produce.
Oh, another glob of flame drops down the head of this bandit. He was just waking up and now he's wide awake as he lets out this horrible pain scream.
Gosh, I hope that fire doesn't spread.
I begin to make my way down to the lower ledge.
Okay. Let's see. Captain will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he'll slide it. Take a swing at this guy. Oh. He 1-2s this bandit as he's screaming, trying to get his bearing. Poor bandit drops to the ground.
Let's see. I will hop down to this.
Oh lordy! Give me a acrobatic. Oh, you're good. You do a forward flip. You land. Pirouette. Give a bow to Grundle.
And I'd like to pull out my dagger and try and non-lethal this bandit.
The one that's unconscious already.
Yes.
I'm also in the process of trying to tie him up.
Yes, but the captain seems intent on killing them all, so I'm going to attempt to make it look like I'm killing him, but not kill him. So we can save him for later.
All right. Give me I guess a sleight of hand with your attack. Pretty sure your attack hits. So. All right, and sleight of hand. Do that versus the cat.
Fail it. Damn it.
All right. Anything else?
Now,
Fiona?
Well, looks like everyone's dead, so I've got nothing to do.
Cebu? You still showing off to Fiona?
No, I want to know if I recognized what Emerald tried to do.
You can give me a perception check as well. Oh, you're pretty sure you just saw Yinro drop down and then stab this poor bandit right in the back.
Crap. I was thinking the same thing myself. Was trying to not kill one of them to ask them questions, but
To you, it looks like Yinro just murdered this poor helpless bandit that was being tied up.
and I'm going to watch what the captain does. If he moves to, I want to know if the captain believes it. Well, actually, I wouldn't do that because I think Yimdall just killed him. Never mind. So I can't play that route. Then I'm gonna move up to scope out there's a tunnel headed up north, correct?
Correct.
I'm gonna double move up there to see what's going on. Yep. I'll move whatever more distance. What did I have here? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15. It'd be there.
Okay. Can see the area widens out a bit and turns to the left.
Yep. Well, keep an eye up ahead, listening,
All right.
watching.
He's always watching.
always watching.
Imako, the captain just finished off the guy who besides you and the one that Grundle was tying up. You just watched Inril. Actually, give me a perception. You just watched Inril knife this poor guy in the back and murder him.
Yenril!
What? We came here to do a job, and like the captain said, we're here to clean them out.
But where there are some, we could find out where the rest are and find out more of what they're doing.
We will go to the cave and find them. Don't worry. We got this. And I'm going to try and wink at her and then...
God. Been like
That
that
one.
all damn night. Ones and
I
ones.
don't
and
think he
ones.
believes a word I just said.
Well, I don't know. What do I roll?
I was trying to fool the captain into believing that I was talking about you.
You never know. Maybe the captain will get a 1 on his insight.
Anything else, or what are you doing, Imako?
Oh,
She's gonna go past everybody over to the bandit that was being tied up, and she's gonna healing word him. She says,
Okay.
hold on. This is unacceptable.
The bandit. What? Huh?
You, sir! You! What is all this then? We're trying to keep you here. What's going on? She's just going to... She's not very intimidating, but she's going to try to seem to be.
Okay.
This poor man, I see a lot of healing and re-killing in his future.
That's why I rolled.
He answers your question with a slash of a blade.
Oh, I thought that Grundle tied him up.
Oh, that's right. We were in the process of tying him up. Let's see. He spits in your face, Imuko.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Manners.
Grundle?
He just spit at my companion.
Yes.
Niblet.
Hawk
I
a
will-
big old nasty loogie right out of there.
I will slap him with the back of my gauntleted hand.
Alright.
And say it's not nice to spit on people.
He looks over you, a bloody lip, spits on your beard. Trash! Trash! You're all trash working with them!
Whatever will I do since he spit on the beard?
It's all spit and spittle and blood all kind of splattered on your nice, clean...
I figured I would bring up that it is
Let's see.
10:45.
Yes, we'll finish this round and we can cut out there.
Let me do this. Okay. I'm gonna brain him with the Warhammer.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let me interrogate him.
Non-lethal braining with the Warhammer.
Yeah. You just wrapped yourself.
Bent over at the last second, he pulls himself back and you smash into the crate, missing him completely.
Whoa, Grundle, watch it!
These dang crates, they're in my way. I meant to do that.
And
And
Atul?
that's the end of the turn.
Knock this guy out.
All right, I want to hop on down. Acrobatics for that.
Are you going around or are you hopping right down from there?
I'm gonna hop
Actually,
down, otherwise it's
I'm
gonna
gonna
take me too
move
long.
over here.
Alright. Go ahead and give me an acrobat. Oh, you're fine. You leather
double
graceful
back
land,
flip with the twist.
robes kind of flowing out around you and coming down.
So graceful.
Okay, I march up to the prisoner. I use produce flame to put a nice hot waving flame in my hand. Flames on my eyebrow rise, a little furnace. And I use my awakened mind to put some maddened whispers into his mind. You're gonna tell us what we want to know. So assign you to the pit of hell.
Let's see. We'll give him another charisma check.
Do you want to make an intimidation on that?
Yes, you can do an intimidation if you like. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh,
This bandit
Son of a bitch.
looks up at you. I'd rather die than tell you any. You're all bastards. Bastards from that damn city. Curses on all of you. Curses!
Well then. Looks like this guy's gotta die. And I assume that's my actions?
Yes, we'll say you
Yeah.
did your best to intimidate him.
Captain's gonna
Alright.
kill him now. Damn it.
Are we gonna call it there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great holding point. We have no idea what the captain's gonna do.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, we just got raided.
Giggity giggity.
Yeah, it's a great holding spot since we don't know what the captain's going to do, and we get raided right out of the gate there as we're closing up shop.
What
Jeez, I don't
timing?
know. What's he gonna do?
What's going to happen? What's up, Mercs? Mercs of Mischief
Maya's
in the
gonna kill
house.
him.
We were just getting ready to stop. Thanks for the raid, guys.
Awesome.
We,
Okay, well, thanks for the game.
we,
I can't make it next week because it's my Thanksgiving.
No, we're
And,
not.
doing a big
We're not
family
playing
dinner.
next week anyway.
yeah, next week we'll be off. So, yep.
Oh,
Mhm.
perfect.
Yep.
When
Alright.
is the next time we play? It will be. Let me check my calendar.
Yep.
It's not the 7th. It is.
Is it the 14th?
Yeah, Anethol, just so you know, the
maybe
first
it's
and
the-
third
Oh, wait a second.
the first and third Mondays, I'm on the Wizards, and so we will play any other Mondays except for the first and
Yep.
third. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
perfect. No, okay, give me a second. I actually might have that wrong.
Anyway, what's up, Mercs?
I think I'm actually doing it on the 14th.
Hope
It
your viewers
shows
and
on my
everybody
calendar
enjoyed.
that it is the 14th. That is
last
your
night's
Thanksgiving.
game. They
Yes, you're right,
seem
it
Are
is.
to
you in
enjoy it.
Canada?
I didn't kill anybody
I
yet.
am. Yep,
Then
so I'm a
yes,
week-
that is
week
the
behind.
14th.
Okay, so I'll be
Yep.
missing that session, I'm afraid. So the 28th then will be the next one.
Yeah, wait, so we're checking.
How do y'all want to do it if we were missing somebody? Do we continue short, or y'all want to just skip the whole session, or how y'all want to do that?
If it's one, I don't mind.
Okay.
We run into one,
Yeah,
but
you guys
it's
are
up
more than
to,
welcome to play without me.
yeah.
Okay, we'll do it kind of like we do on
Okay.
Thursday. If we're missing one, we'll just kind of
Run it by
You
committee.
play by committee.
yeah, kind of
Yeah, yeah.
how they normally play, and
Yeah.
I'll set aside anything that might pertain particularly.
Okie doke.
All right, did y'all have
Thanks, everybody.
I had fun.
not much combat, but
Yep. Nope, we're getting there. So I hate this
It
place
was
already.
fun. I like it.
See,
I am playing a
bathhouse shenanigans with
Yeah,
a soapy
a-
beard, so we're good
Oh
there.
my gosh.
a non-bathing gnome.
I think I'm inspired to
Rogue.
make a drawing. I think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right,
I
Cyber.
would love to see a drawing like that.
Yeah.
I
a
draw all
stinky
like
gnome.
the majority of the time for Thursday, but this was hilarious. I think I might do.
And to
Yeah.
clarify, we get a rooftop shot of the bathhouse with the naked ladies, right?
That's right.
Well, I mean, you gotta
only
tell me what
Cebu
scene to
saw
draw.
that.
That was
Sorry.
only me. I didn't say, hey, no.
And you didn't go to the bathhouse, but
So yeah, it would definitely be the bathhouse of with like the two bards and the dwarf scrubbing
Yes.
the one bard's back with a beard. Yeah, and that should be
That's
awesome.
something we need to repeat on the stream.
Oh
Hey,
gosh.
have a great night, everybody.
Yeah.
Good
Night, man.
night.
You too, guys. All right. Thanks, everybody. We will see y'all in 2 weeks then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Thanks
night,
for watching.
everyone.
Thanks for
Thanks,
watching. Yep.
everyone.
night, guys.